go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm starting the multi-stream. We'll get that thing rolling, and we will jump into this cool game. I'm excited to jump in because I play a lot of roguelikes. Just like just like Alias says in his streams, he is a rogue liker. He likes a lot of roguelikes, and I am also a liker of many roguelikes. I am a rogue liker myself. So I get it. So I do get it. But, and even though I enjoy a lot of roguelikes, I'm far from an expert on them, but I do genuinely enjoy a bunch of them, and I've heard really good things about this one. And I'm jazzed. I'm Jimmy jazzed to jump on in, man. All excited to jump on in and see what all the hype's about. This game has only been out for like maybe more than a week, and it is still in early access. It was an early access release kind of experience. So, grab one more thing. All right, I'm gonna grab one more thing that we're all set. But already the hype or the reaction has been quite positive, which makes me excited. Liker damn near killed her. What's up, Trev? Good to see you, buddy. Think we're all set, friends. Think we're all set now. We can jump in. We can jump into the Chronosphere. We can enter into the Chronosphere. That's right, my friends. That's right. Let's jump into the tutorial. Get things rolling here. They indeed just throw us right on in. By the way, shoutouts to Pop Agenda giving us the hookup for the review key for this game. So it's one of these where you click to move, but you can see the amount you can move in a single turn is limited. And this is one of those games. It's kind of like Super Hot, where the universe moves time forward when you move time forward. So you can see the bullets only go when I'm going. So if you just move forever, then they move forever. But if you stop, hammer time. There you go. What's up, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you, bud. Happy birthday to Aaron, by the way. Today is Aaron's birthday. Thank you for the Bomber Friend redemption. Aaron says, it's my birthday, but I'm going to bless you all with a Bomber Friend. There you go. Thank you, bud. It's good to see you, man. Happy birthday to you, my man. The hot pot you guys got looked amazing. Posted a picture in the Discord of the hot pot they got. Looked incredible. Let's get around these bullets. Gonna be a good gamer. A god gamer? That's a bit too much to ask for. I'm just gonna be a good gamer. How's that sound? By the way, Aaron, you'll be proud of me. I was describing to Aleph some of the various flavors of Mountain Dew that have happened over the years, and I was talking about how the blue one that I got right now, the Voltage. I don't know if you've heard my spiel about how the reason I bought it is because they changed the branding, the branding for the Voltage one. Instead of looking like this is an older can, but it was in one of the newer boxes. So the older branding looked like this, was all very obviously blue, but the newer branding, which, again, this is an old branding can, but the old branding cans were inside a new branding box, and the new branding box is more purple looking. And when I saw it, I got excited. I assumed, because I couldn't remember what Voltage was, and I just didn't have the wherewithal to look it up on my phone. When I saw the purple, I just assumed, oh, surely that means it's the purple that is, at least to my knowledge, only available at Taco Bell. I was like, oh shit, maybe they started selling it in stores. That's so cool. So I bought a 12-pack and then got home. I was like, oh, it's the blue one. I've had the blue one before. Damn, this is old news. So that's why we kind of went onto this Mountain Dew conversation. Shift to aim a dodge roll. Woo. Oh, but it needs to refresh though. You can only do that once every so often. Once every 3 turns. And of course, I can't attack. There we go. So I gotta dodge through them bullets. More. And... Bop. What? They said shift and right click. Oh, shift and left click. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and die. So I get my health back. Try that again. There we go. I was like, yeah. So it's shift and left click, not shift and right click. If you shift and right click, you will just do a regular move. It's unfortunate. I wonder if I'm gonna mess that up a whole bunch. Yeah. What if I'm gonna mess that up a whole bunch in the field? And have that moment where I'm like, oh, I meant to dodge and I did the wrong click and now I'm sad forever. Do I get a gun now? I get a gun now. Rivet. That's riveting. Sam's Club Mountain Dew? There's a Sam's Club Mountain Dew. Interesting. Operation Soda Steel 4. Dude, I love the Operation Soda Steel shit, man. That makes me so happy. I love that story. That's the stuff of legends. And there's video evidence that it even happened, man. That's the thing, too. Video graphic evidence. Circa, like, I don't know, man, 2008 or some shit. Man, I love it. Operation Soda Steel lives on forever, man. I love it. Riveting, that's what I said. Single bolt and triple bolt. Quick draw. So, hold to aim. Alright. Bam. It has infinite ammo down here, which is exciting. You can fire as much as you want, but of course every time you fire, the bad guys are moving around. Now what I'm curious about is about the, how do you do the triple one? Required. Is there a way to like switch? Curious about the quick draw triple bolt. That's the thing too. Like if you shoot, it's just like classic. What is it? Space Invaders. If you shoot where they are, you're gonna miss. You gotta shoot to where they're headed. Look at that. So that should probably get him. Maybe. Got his ass. Nice. Him as well. Got him. Nice. Very cool little concept. I like it so far, man. I like it so far. And we were talking about the game fuel. Aaron, you'll be happy to know we were talking about Mountain Dew game fuel. And I, of course, think of you guys, because Aaron and Helen, you guys remember, like, in elementary school, you're doing math problems, and there were the word problems, where it would be like, if normally a pack of waffles costs $5, and they're on sale for $3, and Johnny buys 100 packs of waffles. When they're on sale, how much money did he save? And you're doing these word problems. You're going, bro, who's buying 100 cases of waffles or 40 watermelons or 20 packs of soda? Who are these people? Helen and Aaron, not for the soda, not for the waffles, not for the watermelon, but for the sodas. Helen and Aaron are the people from the word problems, where when there's like a limited time edition Mountain Dew flavor that they enjoy, they will like buy them in bulk, so that you can, like, enjoy them long term, which is fucking smart, honestly. It's easy to be like, oh, that's so silly, but it's like, bro, that's fucking brilliant. So a lot of us remember that when Game Fuel came back, it was a big deal. A lot of folks were really excited, but of course it was limited time. To my knowledge, I think Helen and Aaron still have, I think, some Game Fuel still left in their reserve. They busted out for, like, fancy occasions. You know you're in, like, their proper friend group when you go over to their place and they're like, hey, bro, you want a Game Fuel? Hey, bro, you want one? It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, you don't just offer those up to anybody. That's not just for an anybody kind of thing. We got Ryan After Claps. What's up, buddy? The Hot Cheeto one. Yeah, we saw that in the tier list. There was a Hot Cheeto, or a Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. A Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I still can't believe it. I never was brave enough to try it. I felt that way about the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew and the gingerbread snapped one. The gingerbread one. The problem is I can never find a single. I can never find like just like a bottle of it. The only way to try it was getting a 12-pack, and there's no way I'm getting a 12-pack of that because there's no guarantee I'm gonna like it. In fact, I heard like very mixed things about both, so I probably wasn't gonna like them. So yeah, there was just no chance. Just no fucking chance, man. Good to see you, the Ryan Out Claps. I appreciate you popping in, buddy. Still got the stockade, he says. It's a considerable amount, baby. The Forgotten Ambrosia. Let's say forbidden, but not forbidden. The Forgotten Ambrosia, yeah. No, it is good. I do like the game for life. I've had it like once or twice, and each time it was like, this is the good stuff. I don't have the nostalgia for it. That's the thing. I never drank it back in the day. I remember our buddy, oh god, Capralog. Our buddy Capralog. He used to be Goated Quest on Twitch, but Capralog, I remember him saying one time on stream that when he, like, it was like, I guess a year or two ago, when Game Fuel came back, he like opened the bottle, he took a sip, and he said it felt like that one scene in Ratatouille when the really persnickety food critic has like that vision back to his childhood, to a simpler time when things were innocent and pure and simple and sweet, and he's like reminded of the whimsy and youth of his childhood and like all the positive vibes it brings with him. He's like, that's what it felt like, man. Drinking Game Fuel in like 2022, 2023, whenever this was. It's like it brought him roaring back to 2008, 2009, 2007, whatever it was. A simpler time, man. A simpler time, yeah. Well, Aaron, dude, you know I love that energy shot thing that you made, the edit you made with the the John Hamm thing at the club. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it, man. Just incredible. Just incredible. multi-directional ass blast. So I'm not sure what the quick draw is, but we'll probably find out soon. And switch weapons. Good. Ah, here we go. Quick draw. Snaps to your holster weapon and performs its alternate attack. So that means you quickly draw your other weapon, not the weapon you have equipped right now. Like, quickly draw the other one. Woo! I can do a clockwork fan. Shazam! Then I gotta break everything in one fell swoop, and if I do the same thing with the triple, bam! Can you just, like, spam them? Yeah, there's no cooldown. There's no cooldown. Now, some guns might have limited ammo, perhaps. There's also an option to wait a turn, which is kind of nice. So, obviously, gotta get these things queued up. Bam! Blast their asses. And I don't know how much damage it does, but it does knock them back. So, in this case, it knocked them in the water. So, that worked out quite well. Is that enough? I think I'm a little bit too far away. Actually, no, I gotta get closer. What am I doing? I like the noise they make. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Whenever I see some kind of, like, spread attack and enemies standing exactly, perfectly where they need to be, there's an old, like, I'm not sure what era in which this gun was made, but there's an old flintlock pistol. Maybe not flintlock. Flintlock might not be the word for this, but it's an old-timey pistol, kind of Revolutionary era, War era kind of pistol. I don't know if it's flintlock, but something similar looking. And instead of just one barrel, it has 4 barrels. It has 4 barrels, and they're all equally spaced. And like the caption when I saw that picture was, when you need to murder 4 dudes that are standing at like exactly equally spaces apart from each other. And the top comment on that post was, say your prayers, the 4 members of Weezer on the cover of the Blue album. And then I, of course, am reminded of the Blue Wii U. I look like Buddy Holly. Of course. And blam. Bleh. Looks like I was wrong. I think the multi-blast does do damage, because it knocked the other guys in the water, but that third guy, it just like knocked him forward, and he still fell over dead. We got next. Grenade gadget. Do I get nades? Nadies. We're getting nadies. I'll take it. One to launch that shit. Limited range, but I'll say right there. I'll wait. Not bad, not bad. Bring on. So far, so good. I mean, pretty standard tutorial so far. That is the extent of the tutorial. Could replay it if we felt so inclined, but we got the gist, I think. Is that the Chronosphere? Looks like the eyeball demon. Cool animation. The pretty simple controls. Oh no! I'm gonna click out. I had to click out of the window. I had to click out of the window. Was there no other way to go back? Yeah, I just want to restart the. I just want to go back. I want to see the rest of the cutscene. I had to click out of the window because Automod got sad. I had to appease Automod. Automod was sad, so I had to make him less afraid. I had to reassure him. I had to be like, shh, it's okay, Automod, it's okay. Nothing scary was uttered. Everything's fine. Automod was deeply fearful. Yeah, it was like, whoa, Alex, whoa. It thought that Aaron had discovered a new gamer word. Yeah. Now, I've heard this game is really good. I mean, it looks great. Like I was getting ready to say. Oh, it looks like it just throws us in. I want to see the cutscene. That's okay. But no, I mean, the intro sets the stage, I think, pretty like in a pretty chill manner. And the control scheme, I think, is pretty reasonable, not overly complicated, but it gives you lots to work with, which is exciting. Gonna get the heck out of the way. Those bullets move pretty quick. He's reloading. He's going for it. I will shoot. I'll get out of the way. There we go. Now let's see how far my bullets go, because I know we have limited amounts. I don't know if it's like infinite numbers of reloads. Looks like our bullets actually go pretty far. It seemed like in that the bullets we were using in the tutorial. One explodes, by the way. It seemed like they had a pretty limited range. Then what is it? It's shift and dodge that way. There we go. Got his ass. Good. Yeah, so sure enough, we do have infinite reloads, which is helpful. No damage so far. I get other weapons eventually. No quick draw. No weapons to be found just yet. Can I rotate the camera? Not so far as I can tell. Moved, and that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to rotate necessarily. Explosive barrel. Can exit. What's this? Fight things for it, maybe? Just go for the stabilizer station. I'll take it. Okay. So can I just hold on to it, or do I have to use it right now? Actually, after using our ability. So it's not the grenade thing. This is, I think, something else. We have a passive. Oh, we have two passives. Okay. Marsha's ability. Marsha. Oh, here we go. So we got the stabilizer. Quenching because we're out of combat. Right. I'm miss. Yeah, increase it actually after using her ability. I'm gonna guess that's probably the... Oh, is it the dodge? Yes, I see the little icon. The little icon fella. Oh, top left? Right. Adrenaline focus, right. So now it's active, and now it's not right. So it's only when you dodge. Or I guess maybe other abilities can activate it too. Yeah, thank you, Ryan After Claps. Have you played this as well, Ryan After Claps? Because saying that it's Chef's Kiss, it's like, ooh, he might be speaking from experience. Man, a grenade would go so fucking hard right now. I'm going to... Oh, I thought that was an enemy. That's just a cow. Yep, that's a cow, all right. Let's, like, kind of aim around corners slightly. I'm gonna draw him in. Pop out. Uh-oh. The dude down there is trying to get my ass. I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. Kill that one, and maybe the one behind him. I actually want to get the one in front of him first. I got them both. Good. Can I shoot you? Oh, it's ricocheting. That's what that is. It ricochets. So that bullet that went towards me randomly, it was not that guy trying to get my ass. It was just a random ass ricochet. Like it even shows the cow's movements, which is cute. Checked out the demo. Went for the full game. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'd heard very good things. It's only been out for less than a week. Or no, maybe like a little bit more than a week. It's only been out for a little bit. Heard very good things. Yeah, I was definitely curious when I first saw like that the demo was doing pretty well. I never actually played the demo myself. Cannot fling myself in the water. But I remember when the demo started to pop off, that was where I was like, ooh, this might be worth checking out for sure. And I'm glad that I am, because I'm liking it already for shoresies. Obviously, there is some procedural generation happening here because there's no bad guys here. I would expect this the kind of thing to be the kind of thing to be under lock and key or guarded by bad guys and push the barrels around, which is kind of cute. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. I'm really digging it so far. I guess I could maybe push a barrel over to this thing and blow it up, or I could just go to the door. Yeah, I can go through this door. There's a weapon station. That's exciting. I don't know if I like have the wherewithal to like nudge a barrel all the way around. It'd be one thing to like walk up and like click and drag or something like that. Like you could push it around. It'd be a little bit of a pain. I think I'm just gonna crack this open. That's gonna be behind the wall, unfortunately. I'm gonna reload. Like just out of cover, I think. Oh, there we go. That was lucky. Lucky! So this is a gear station. I'll go and see what this is all about right now. So it is a roguelike, so in that same kind of sense, you can get temporary upgrades for this one run, that kind of thing. I'm digging this so far. It's really, really cool. I can appreciate a roguelike or really any sort of indie game that has like a simple enough control scheme that is like fairly easy to get into, without bogging you down with a bajillion things to remember. But, you know, it's a roguelike, so you're not expected to win it. Obviously, the first time around, it's meant to be a little bit weird and a little bit tricky. But, you know, it's a low barrier to entry, which is nice. A fellow rogueliker right now to claps. Exactly, I'm in the same boat. Dude, the game we played last night was especially fun, though. Freefall 95, easy recommend. Easy recommend. This game's looking great, too, obviously. And the thing we played last night had a roguelike mode that we actually didn't get to on stream. But just the default game mode for it, just the standard game mode for it, is also extremely good. Freefall 95, easy recommendation. Easy recommendation. Extremely, extremely cool. If you've ever thought to yourself, man, I love Tony Hawk, but instead of skateboarding, I wish I was falling out of a disintegrating airplane, it's incredible. It's just amazing. It's a very, very cool game. Ridiculous concept, and way more fun than it has any business being. Very, very good. And again, and it does have a roguelike mode. But it's not like that's the whole thing. That's not the entire experience. And there's so much stuff. There's so many like side quests, and there's a shocking like depth to the story. It's like there's so much more than what you first imagine when you see that game. It's so good. So goddamn good. Reload more ammo. So I'm guessing in certain instances we don't reload fully necessarily. Right now we do reload fully, but that won't always be the case. Gain grit on melee hits. So I don't think I do melee yet. Maybe we can eventually unlock some sort of melee hit. Undamaged targets. Unless they mean when I take a melee hit. Take less damage from attacks until the end of the turn. What was it called again? It was called Freefall 95. It's called Freefall 95. In fact, I'll do you one better. Do one better, my homie. Check that shit. It's very, very good and extremely stupid. If you've ever thought to yourself, man, Tony Hawk has too many skateboards. I wish I was falling out of a disintegrating airplane and doing like parkour tricks a la Tony Hawk Pro Skater off of like falling debris and like airplane parts that are on fire and severed limbs and like luggage that's falling out of it, and you're solving puzzles and fighting bosses. It's good. It's a good fucking game. Very good video game. Can't reroll this, obviously. Neither of these are really helpful right now. I'll take this one for now. That one's going to be helpful maybe later on, maybe. I'm going to assume that I can murder myself with those ricochet bullets if I'm not careful, so I do need to be careful. Yeah, it is on the cheap right now. And as a streamer, Ryan Octoclaps, I can tell you I was able to get a review key for it through Press Engine. If you have an account on Press Engine, I don't know how long the campaign's going to be going. But yeah, I can tell you I was able to get a review key for the game through Press Engine, and I would say maybe consider looking to see if there's a similar option for you as well. I'm trying to get these ricochets to work for me. It's actually working out pretty well. And pop-pop. There we go. Like I said, the game's not super expensive anyway, so it's a winner no matter how you slice it. Oh, here we go. Lever action and super shotgun. Lunge forward and fires the quick draw. Single barrel fire, double barrel fire. Reloads when you move, but twice the fun. I'd be doing myself and yourself, dear viewer, a disservice if I were to not take the super shotgun. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And now, with the quick draw is a lunge back and fire. Now we're out of ammo for everything, so we have to reload things. Oh god, gotta be careful here. Can I switch without doing the big Q? There we go. I can switch just generally. Very good. Cows are still here. I didn't murder them by accident by just fucking popping off with these guns that I'm just playing with like a doofus. It's over this way. Oh, I think it's Diablo 1. Yep. That's a cow, all right. Out we go. Go, man. Well, this is awkward. Are you guys evil? I'm gonna assume you're all evil. And you're probably not a big fan of me specifically. Sniper, gun, and shotgun. Well, blast the shit out of you guys. I'm going to assume that you can maybe hurt each other, but I don't know how accurate that is. So I'm going to just go... And I'll probably do one of these. Bop. Are you reloading? I think he's reloading. Oh god, wrong button. Okay, there's a lot of shit going down. We had like such a baby start. We had such a baby start with like little baby enemies, and we're getting thrown into like big dick enemies with big dicks, and I'm a little bit scared. Oh shit. Do I have my dodge? I do have my dodge. That's a shotgun man, which is a little bit scary. Getting into like that close to range with him is going to be big scary times. I'm going to take my chances going this way. He's moving. Yeah, it's like you can like kind of gauge to see where people are like intending to go. Boy. Going into melee range, I think. And sure enough, they are getting smacked by other dudes, which is exciting. My dodge is available. Uh-oh. Say, if I can, like, lure you into shooting your homies, that'd be kind of sick. So far, I've not taken damage somehow. I'm reloading! Blast his fucking ass. It didn't even kill him? Oh, now he's dead. Okay. No bullets immediately entering my vicinity. He's gonna... he's looking like he's gonna shoot. Long-range sniper. Gonna move back a little bit. There we go. Reload. Close range? Are you... do you have a fucking death wish? I'm just gonna fucking delete your ass. What'd you think was gonna happen, my dude? My guy? My dude? The quick draw's not ready. I kind of fucked up by like dropping all my bullets all at once like that, but I feel like we just had to get the fuck out of dodge. There's bullets heading my way. He's loading up another shot. I don't think the quick sniper is like it's like that quick. I think I will do this and switch. Oh, right. It uses the weapon that's holstered. It uses that thing's quick draw, not your currently equipped weapon's quick draw. What I want is get my pistol. I think I'll take my chances. Get the pistol. Go back that way. Uh-oh. Still looking a little bit scary. Load. I'm going to assume this is going to kill him. Ooh, did take a hit. That's fine, though. Going to dodge forward. Take a shot against him. Pop him. Oh, shit. Yeah, I right-clicked when I meant to left-click. Now we have some distance heading, like, kind of working in our favor. He's got that one bullet going towards us right now. I'm just going to kind of stay in gunner mode for a moment, but I think I only mean a moment. Load. I was going to say that's going to hit him, but not kill him, most likely. Oh, it's a raid. I'll just assume he's still going that way. Oh, shit. I meant to move. Or I meant to shoot instead of moving. Oh, fuck. I keep doing that. I keep left click when I mean to right click. As I get confused. In the heat of the moment. Is that a hit? Not quite. That's the thing. You can't tell how long they're going to be moving. There's a hit. Oh my god, he's just leaving. He's just walking out the door, man. He's walking out the door. What the hell? Fucking dude. That's going to get him. Oop. All right, he's out. I think this is a moment to reload. Go. There we go. XGF, thank you for that raid, my friend. Thank you for that raid. We're playing a really cool little roguelike that dropped about a week ago. It's called Enter the Chronosphere. Very cool little roguelike. Very, very cool. I'm liking it a whole bunch so far. We're not out of the woods yet. It's kind of like a super hot roguelike. Like a super hot top-down tactical roguelike where Super Hot, that's a really cool shooter game where time only moves forward when you move. So like everything is like stops in place, like nothing moves in place when you're just looking around. But when you begin to move forward or backward or left or right, any action taken on your part does move time forward. So like enemies move and shoot when you move and shoot. Same kind of thing here. Things only move or things only tick forward when I take some kind of action, whether that could be switching weapons or shooting or reloading. That is each of those things is an individual action, and that of course is also when the bad guys have their actions. And some of these dudes are little baby boys that don't have a whole lot of like scary things about them. Others have like big snipers and big scary weapons that are more concerning. I love how that ricochet shot just came back and fucking blasted his ass. That as well. Sniper that's trying to menace my ass. I'm gonna men-ass my own ass. Thank you very much. Where is he? Just punk ass away. Kind of launch a bunch of shots. Oh, there's like more guys protecting him. Frustratingly, he's still alive. Dodge out of the way. Switch to shotgun. Reload. Get him off because he's going to try to hide. I'm going to shoot his punk ass. And not quite kill it, but fuck him up real good. Shoot. Enough? I think I hit him. Did it kill? Yes, although he like died standing up. He like slunk against the wall. Slanked. XGF points and Windrose. As always, XGF, you're always so nice. You always raid me all the dang time. If there's any clips of yours you want to share, I'm super down. If there's anything else you want to share, I would love to see what you got for us, because you're always so dang nice. You always raid me. You're so freaking generous, man. So freaking generous. Gotta head to bed. That's totally fine too. It's totally fine too. But if there's anything else you want to share, you can be my guest. Same goes to Alias, because Alias, you've heard my spiel so many times. He also raids me all the damn time. Despite me blackmailing him into playing games with me on Sundays, despite him being forced to tolerate my dumbass with our multiplayer games, he also raids all the dang time, which is super nice. We're playing a really cool roguelike. It wouldn't shock me if you've heard of this one before, Alias, because as a fellow rogueliker, as a liker of roguelike games, this is probably something that's on your radar. And if it's not, it ought to be. It's very good. Reload your weapon when you wait, just kind of automatically. I think I'll just take the double max ammo. I think the double max ammo is gonna be helpful, because if I have an extra turn, I'm usually reloading with intention anyway. Usually reloading like with purpose even. On the door. Oh, there's still some bad guys left, by the way. I'll go and take this. I'm gonna guess we eventually have we'll find this a maximum number of stabilizer fillers, of heals. Estus injectors. Thank you for that raid, man. It's good to see you. And Alias, like I said, any clips of yours you want to share, you know, I'm always down to see what the homies are up to, man. Oh, you're also playing this tomorrow. Perfect. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. I'm sure you've heard all about it. I'm sure you've heard plenty of things that have been said about it. It's very good. I think you will like it a whole bunch. And lit his ass up. Those are all my bullets. Yeah, I'm just gonna do another. Oh god, I thought I had like a little bit more time, but that was gonna get me. That's fine. As you can imagine, the pistol is sometimes the like wiser choice to use here, but the shotgun is fun. The shotgun's more fun in cases like this. So the masculine urge to just sit on the pistol all the damn time. So we already have a pistol, but I don't know how it compares to the revolver or the pocket pistol. The silhouette looks slightly different, so these are probably both upgrades, honestly. Fan the hammer, that's kind of cool. This one has less number of bullets, but it has, oh man, a whole bunch of wild stuff. Ooh, I mean, that sounds kind of neat. Last ditch defense. It's a pocket pistol, a pocket pick. So I think, I'm not exactly sure here, but I think that icon, where it's like the little arrow fella, I think that means it's a bouncing shot. Because quick demonstration within a relatively easy ways of doing so, safe ways of doing so. You can see that, yeah, when you shoot it, it always ricochets. Whereas a shotgun, yeah, that's just a one and done. And it even says, yeah, one of them is a lunge back and fires 2 bouncing shots, or 1 bouncing shot, or 2 or 3. So that all sounds well and good. I think I might just go with this one. Choose which one to switch out. Bouncing shot, lunge back and fire. I don't know, man. The old pistol, I think I might even like more. This one's new, which is exciting. This one doesn't have any bouncing. Like, Fan of the Hammer part could be kind of cool. For, like, going fast. No, I kind of like the bouncy one. The bouncy one is nice for like, firing around corners and shit like that. If someone's behind cover, and if you have an advantageous angle, you can use that to kind of get behind their bullshit. Behind their defenses, their cover. Oh, yeah, that seems like the, a more safe bet. Much as the seal, it heals 40. It would not be a... If I take 5 more damage or more, then I will use the heal. It's like I want to make sure I have like an efficient use of my heals when I have them. That floor is a little bit spicy, but we got there, man. It's the pocket piss, the pocket pick, pocket piss, potato, potato. Potato, piss, tato, rather. Oh, man. Oh, Ayla's got a banger for us. Oh, shit. He says, get fucking ready, Alex. Get fucking ready. This one's gonna be a loud one. He says, turn the volume down preemptively. He says, it's the loudest sound I've ever heard in a video game. That is concerning. But I'm curious. Oh, I love that. It did the thing where it logged me out of everything. That's really cool. Love that. Love that for us. All right, well, it's preemptively turned down a little. I'll turn it down to 50%. And this is Adamcraft. This is that's what you were playing tonight, right? Adamcraft? Wrinkle and Norbit. Interesting. So I'd be curious to know what you thought about this game, because I've never heard about it before. I don't think I've heard about it before. Here we go.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Wait, hold on. Turn my speakers up.
Yoink, yoink, yoink. Any second now. The nitroglycerin is heating up. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was the loudest thing of all time.
You warned us. You did warn us. It's not that I didn't believe you.
Oh my god.
It's not that I didn't believe you, but good fucking golly, Miss Molly. That was intense.
Yoink, yoink, yoink.
You're wondering what the fuck that was. If you were alt-tab listening to cock porn or watching cock porn or any sort of cock porn affiliations.
The nitroglycerin is heating up.
Look, watch Alias's face. Watch his reaction. I can't blame him.
What the fuck?
Well, the fuck indeed.
What the fuck was
Pretty good
that?
game, but it was a glitch, though. It was an audio glitch, yeah.
That was the loudest thing of all time.
That was wild.
What the fuck?
That was fucking wild. I was expecting loud. I wasn't expecting that loud. He did warn us. He did warn us. Here's the other one. This one is probably safe to raise up.
But this is like a small town, which is the thing that had me fucked up. I'm like, there's no way this town's big enough for 2 pimps.
That's the classic line, right? That's the classic line. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. And it's 2 pimps talking to each other.
But this is like a small town, which is the thing that had me fucked up. I'm like, there's no way this town's big enough for 2 pimps.
Yeah, yeah. You know the phrase like one horse town? This is a one pimp town. I've never actually seen Norbit, so I can't like weigh in on it myself. But I would say, yeah, if it takes place in a small town with there's multiple pimps, that is probably a little bit unrealistic. So I'm with Alias in this one. I'm with the A-Man on this one. Yeah, good game though overall. 2 pimps and their best buddies, even less realistic. You'd think they'd be competitors. That'd be the competition. I think I'd probably like it unironically. Yeah, I tend to like strange things. I passed it up the first time through. I missed it the first time through, and sounds like I'm regretting my choices. Huge Norbit head. Can't go 5 seconds without talking about it. I'll tell you, I've really been enjoying a lot of the Tamagotchi Life game clips that I've been seeing online. Tamagotchi Life, the Nintendo game, where you can make your own little me fellas and they all live in a little village together, and you can draw and create the most fucked up shit. And the game's like, yeah, feed your little fellas a fucking like poop covered dildo. It's great. No, who's gonna stop you? If you have the means to draw it, by all means. And one of my favorite things is you can like feed them topics. You can feed them like subjects. Like it's like, oh hey, what's a hobby you think I'm into right now? What's a thing you think I want to talk about? So you have all these clips where you'll have like 2 Tamagotchi me's, and one will be like, hey, do you ever think about pee pee poo poo? And the other will be like, oh my god, I've been thinking about pee pee poo poo for years. I just watched a documentary about it, and I've been looking for someone to nerd out about. And then they become besties for it. So when Trev was saying, it's like, yo, he loves Norbit, all I'm thinking of is like the me's in Tamagotchi Life having a conversation. It's a little bit fucked up. Interesting. I'm curious. Wild ass Chinese orphanage and food restaurant, very good. Yeah, it looks like a fun game. I never played the original. And I'm tempted constantly to pick up the new one. Looks wild, man. Friends called you. Their mom called you Norbit. Right, not to gloves. You look nothing. I mean, I've never watched the movie, but I know enough to know how the titular Norbit looks. You look nothing like the guy. Like, come on, Mrs. So-and-so, friend's mother. Come on, be nice. Be nice to me. Be nice to poor Right Not to Gloves. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Thank you again, Alias, for that raid, and thank you again for sharing the clippies. I should be good for this Sunday. I don't think I have any shenanigans get in the way of potential games for Sunday, so I should be good, and I should be good, and I will be excited for the games. We got Outlaw, which has the pisties, and we got Long Gun Sniper, the long gun of the law. Yeah, so a little bit more of a fro. Yeah, I gotcha. It is kind of fun going back and like seeing like older photos of people that you know now. Be like, oh, that's how they looked back in the day. What? And that's some fun stuff. I've shown pictures of young Alex before. I've showed pictures of young me back when I was pre-beard, because I couldn't grow one because it was like, you know, high school. But yeah, pre-beard Alex, pre-beard, and also like shaggy hair. I mean, my hair gets shaggy sometimes, but it was like shoulder length shaggy hair. A little bit more Hobbit looking in those days. In the good old days. The temptation is to use the shotgun to blast these fuckers, but I think I'd rather focus these guys because these guys have way more health. These guys have like baby health for babies. These guys are a legit concern. So I'm gonna start blasting. It's not gonna kill them, but it'll like soften them up a little bit. I'm gonna get away as much as I can, but I might need to do the dodge. I probably don't need to right now. That one is a concern, but these other ones I think are okay. Gonna dodge. I'm not going to those things, obviously. Gonna dodge kind of to the side here. Ooh, that explosion was a little bit scurry. Kind of dip and dodge. Oops, still got hit. Time to use this thing. Not just worried about the little fellas. I am somewhat concerned about sniper fella. Maybe I should become concerned about the little fellas because they are starting to crowd me a little bit. Do I have my dodge? I do. I have a whole lot of directions to go here. I'm just gonna dodge through you. He might actually just fucking drop that guy. He might shoot and pop him off. So I'll be ready for that. That is not what happened. I chose poorly. I was supposed to kill you. Okay, now he's dead. Alright, cool. I think to just stand there. Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. I keep doing that where I right-click thinking right-click is attack. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I keep thinking left-click is move and right-click is attack. And I know what you're thinking. I could change the controls, but if I change the controls, it will, like, only then will it have... my brain has started to internalize it. I might as well just force my brain to remember it now. Do it proper. I think we're in the clear for now. I, of course, did take that one unfortunate hit and did have to use a heal. But there's more where that came from. Also... I'd kind of like to do is use the ricochet. Then do one of these. And explode their asses. That was satisfying. I wonder, like, if... I'm guessing you can probably destroy these walls. These ones that are, like, kind of semi-permeable. Maybe not semi-permeable, but, like, you can kind of see through them a little bit. A little bit... not translucent, but just... they're perforated. There's holes in them. Did I get all of them? 2 of them, for sure. Oh, yeah, I see all 3. Yep, we're good. Shotgun's very good. The little shooty-pooty gun. I'm going to fire that one. Get out of the way. Might turn the music down just a little bit, by the way. Music's not bad, just maybe slightly higher in the mix than I wanted. The MIDI horns are kind of sending me slightly. They're not bad, but they are a little bit more like zoinky and zany than I was expecting. Ooh. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I actually got both of them. I thought for sure that at least one was going to survive. Trusty shotgun is proving to be quite trusty. Ambush. I wasn't even going to exit. I was going to just, like, go past there and see what else is happening. Ooh. So thankfully, I think he's guaranteed dead. Oh, that's scary. Ow! I should have realized I was standing next to some scary boys. That's pretty fortuitous, though. Heal up. Or where that came from, though. Let's get the fuck out of this mess, because it is getting messy. Firing one towards me. I should be able to get out of the range. Yes, sir. Good is dead. Spawning more in behind me, which is concerning. Hey, man, an explosive thing would be kind of nifty right about now, but I'll have to make do with what I got. I can fire one more before I need to... Oh, I gotta reload. Dodge. Drop him real quick. Me. Oh, they can open doors? That's silly. Who said you can have a brain that allows you to open doors, bro? That's kind of cringe, don't you think? Knock the fuck out of him. He's still alive. Oh, he probably spawned after. And their bullets that are going towards me but missing are starting to hit those other dudes back there. Fire a whole salvo of bullshit there, and it's gonna kill some of them, but a bunch of them will live. It scales up pretty quickly. I noticed that because the first level, you're fighting like a bunch of these little baby boys that have 4 health. And then the second level, they throw you in the middle of a firefight with a bunch of gun fellows and shotgun guys and snipers. So yeah, it definitely pops off quickly. And I respect that. I respect that because it does mean that I gotta get good. Will I succeed at getting good? I mean, let's not, you know, get too ahead of ourselves, but it's definitely, I'm having to try. I'm having to try to get good. Damage defeated. And that doesn't mean we're done, obviously. Far from it. I kind of activated that ambush prematurely. By accident, because I was just kind of walking by the exit, not meaning to, like, exit. As there's stuff to grab, there's health to acquire, health restores to acquire, that is. There is... excuse me. Power-ups like this one. And some big boys. I think they're scared. They look like they're kind of cowering a little bit. I'm going to assume that they're probably not afraid. See, I don't want to blow up the thing next time. I might need to make use of that. You, I do want to explode. Oh, looks like they are indeed bad guys. Oh, what the fuck? That thing's moving? What the hell? Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Potentially. It's fire in that general direction. Like, all kinds of nonsense happening over there. Kind of want that to explode. Guess maybe if I shot it. There they go. That one's done. Like when they die, their bodies do, like, flop over. In proper real time. Like, obviously... When like you're shooting, when you're moving, things are going in that kind of like in that like segment in time, in like a turn-based motion. But when a bad guy dies and their body ragdolls, they ragdoll, and the animation happens even though time is stopped around them, which is kind of fun. Obviously, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, their dead bodies can move around. It's fine. It has no bearing. So we got 2 pisties for this one. Probably a longer reload, but more bullets. That's tempting. It says lunge left, firing bullets. Other one is and versus lunge back, and this other one is shoots enemies on bounce. It's a one shot, but the bullets can bounce. Well, no, I guess the... I'll try it from the old pistol. I mean, I'm gonna miss the bouncy boys. I really do like the bouncy boys, but the fact that this has... Oh, it's... Okay, so it reloads smaller. It's a smaller reload. That's what that means. Not a longer reload, necessarily. I really like the bouncy boys, but... This one could be kind of neat. And it looks like it is a... Oh, okay, no. When you make a choice like that, you can actually still go back and pick up the old one. So if I don't like it, if I try it out and I don't like it, that's fine. It's not like a hard commit. That's neat. It's a lot of bullets. And because of our reload benefit that we got, we reload more ammo, it makes it more efficient. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if I love the lunge part. The lunge back, just like what we're used to. Part of me wishes I could do without the lunge part, but I think I'm willing to make it work. I think it could actually be very nifty. I shouldn't have moved too much. There's some dudes here. A blast. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, I gotta dodge to this because that's gonna keep going. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't want to use that one. I wanted to use the dodge, but actually that worked out kind of well anyway. Switch back and reload. Fool's entering into close range with me. Motherfucker enters into my dojo, not realizing what fuckery he's inventing for himself by getting that close. So yeah, I gotta be careful when I'm like clicking around too quickly, because if I'm not realizing that I'm moving into enemy territory, it can get pretty messy pretty quickly here. Yeah, I'm seeing now that, like, that click and move, that fire move, actually is quite powerful when you've got a good setup for it. If you have a not great setup for it, it's a little bit tricky, I think. But yeah, there's like great opportunities for it to be extremely useful. I also realized I don't have to kill everything. Like in that instance, I didn't need to kill those guys. I could have just moseyed right on. I'm making sure to grab all the health, obviously. Also all the power-ups, such as stuff over here. We didn't kill any cows, by the way. Presumably, if a cow dies, they leave behind a corpse. We didn't kill any cows. There was a lot of dudes shooting into this area, mostly the bad guys. There was a lot of crossfire for sure. Ooh. I'll take the explosive ones. I was saying earlier. The explosive ones sound kind of fun. And they do. We have gadgets as well. Which I guess would occupy the thing we had in the tutorial, the grenade launcher. Triple damage? Pretty tempting. Oh, knifey spoony, classic. Who's Gertoffy? Gertoffy's our resident Simpsons expert. He'd appreciate that one. I'm not sure how much a knife or a spoon would do, but I know that how useful this one would be. So I'll take that one. Infinite number of uses, but it probably has to recharge. Your next attack, right? Yeah. Just so I'm clear. Okay, it's ready right now. So it's honestly like it's pretty forgiving. What's the word I'm looking for? The cooldown for it is very small. It refreshes very quickly. I figured it would have like I figured it would have like maybe a couple turns of a cooldown, but no, this cooldown is like almost is the next turn, and with that much damage, I mean, of course, like it costs a turn to activate. So I guess that's part of the trade-off, but still, I mean, 300% damage. Oh no, yeah, triple damage. Triple damage is pretty hard to argue with. That's pretty nice. Especially for the shotgun, and especially when we're in close range combat, so that's pretty compelling. Explore, baby. We're doing all right, but I mean, it's only our first run, so there's plenty more where that came from, I'm sure. Whenever they spawn us in the middle of a situation like this, goddamn. They got extra bolts. You see that shit? They got the yellows. You know what? I wonder if I should have used this before I went into the portal. I probably could have. It probably would have carried over. The thing is, it'll take them a turn to start firing. They'll all start to reach me pretty soon here. If I use this now, I won't be able to benefit from it immediately. I could shoot now, but I'm guaranteed to take that hit. I think I will... towards this guy. All those bullets should miss me. Fire in that direction. Killed probably both of them. Yeah, incredible damage. And even though I don't have the ability, this will do a ton of damage. Not enough to kill, though. Ooh, explosives. There we go. Beautiful. That's actually a pretty respectable explosive, too. It's a pretty respectable explosion. It's not crazy, but it's enough to be dangerous. Might as well use this. And it really is for your next attack. It's not for your next action, so you can just kind of have that banked, which is really nice. That's really nice. I can just kind of have this ready for when we next enter into a situation, which is about to happen right the fuck now. Bam! Kill the shit out of you. And fuck them up real bad, too. Man, this is an extremely good ability. Use it. Yeah, I'm going to be using the shit out of this thing. I can only assume that if they're giving us something this good this early on, it's because things are going to scale crazy very soon. Just like Round Not to Clap said, game jumps up in its scale considerably. So if we're like popping off right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because it probably won't last forever. We'll meet our match soon enough, as is usually the case when it comes to roguelikes. Rarely does it work in roguelikes where the first time you play, here we go, the spicy rustler, the first time you play, you're an unstoppable god who has no issues. Big damage. Another one. Do one of those. Going to do this one. Good explosions. Switch. Uh-oh. Oh! I was about to fire. I'm glad I did not have the desire to do so. He's gonna probably shoot them. Looks like they're not gonna explode on their own. Well, if you insist. Actually, I was hoping that was gonna get him too. Closing in. Uh-oh, that's gonna hit them. Yep. But I'm nice and far away. Damn, I was hoping that was gonna get his ass. That actually might work well in my favor, because that's all around where he is right now. Double reload action. The reload. Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna assume that if they like touch me, they don't explode on their own. But he's gonna start firing. He's gonna start blasting. And if they hit, it is instantaneous. I'm gonna finish this thing. Thump, 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 thump. You see, that might kill the fuck out of him. It would have, except he's now activated. So that did kill him, but that was just his first phase. One of many, so it would seem. Now he's extra spicy. What are you doing? He's throwing something? Oh, he's spawning some dudes. Ow. Oh, and now they, like, lose health over time. Let's see. If I turn around and shoot, I'll dodge that way. What I want. Good. Good. He's fucking himself up. That's what we like to see. We love to see the self-fucking. Really fucking himself up real big, trying to get into my ass. Look good for me. If good for me, I'm getting into my own ass right now. Reload. Fire that. Let's see, is that enough to kill? Yes, it is. Whew, we got his ass. Pretty cool little fight. Pretty cool little fight. It's like very fortuitous that he was being such a dumbass by throwing those cows at me constantly that can hurt him, obviously. Like, I'm glad for that. We're not done. I just powered that thing up, so I was ready to roll. But no, I'm glad for the friendly fire that thing of 40, because that was very useful for us. Dudes behind me. So yeah, I think the idea is that it didn't spawn bad guys necessarily, but they were just kind of waiting in the rafters, the peanut gallery, in the penis gallery. This is real. It's real gallery, probably. Oh shit! I should have noticed that was coming back to bounce. Home to roost. You're getting close. Your fucking funeral, bro. You got like a triple damage mega charge shotgun ready to go at a moment's notice. But do we heal? There are indeed more things to... Oh, yeah. We got the moving barrel fellas. Barrelmans. I'm gonna fire that direction and then get out of the way of the projectiles. Gonna draw them in. Oh, that was just a one and done. Okay. An entryway here. I'm actually going to dodge. Let's see, that's going to bounce. Actually, I wanted to look a little bit more. That's fine, though. That's fine. Oh, it still hit me. Shit. Him, and I'm going to duck out of the way. That actually did not kill him. This ought to, though. Yep, that got him. That goes. Cool. We're okay. We're all right. Took a little bit of damage. Not bad, though. Not bad. New gear. Projectiles do better on ricochet, but we don't have any ricocheting guns right now. Waiting or reloading. If I do my job right, this will never happen, but in the odd chance that it does, I'll take it. If I'm about to take damage that is inevitable, I'll try to reload or wait it out and just see if I can roll well with that 50% chance. Just regular cows. They pose no threat, at least for the time being. The explosive cows, different story. Thump, 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 thump. Same thing. Use that again. They just light that guy up enough to kill him. There we go. Oh no, I hit the cow. I killed the cow. My first cow kill. My first completely innocent creature. Innocent bystander kill. I mean, innocent as far as I'm aware. Who knows what sins that cow committed before they came here. That cow knows what it did. There's the revolver again. There's the lever action. I think I'll stick with what we got. I guess if I'm guessing outer back is like the grade of the weapon. It would not shock me if there was like green and then blue and then purple, that kind of thing. Gonna wait for you to get closer. Then explode your entire penis. There we go. Some dudes up here. In fact, one has already seen me and he's begun to shoot. I'm not gonna get close because that's gonna blow. Out of the way. I feel like I see that I murdered the cow once again. Can't go 5 seconds without killing purely innocent creatures. For reasons that evade me. Launch his ass. There we go. Another instance where I didn't actually have to go into here to kill those dudes. And or that cow. Nothing to be gained. Other than the thrill of the kill. I see explosive barrel next to a wall. Knock the wall down. We've actually already been there, so there was no benefit to that other than just feeling the fun thrill of explosions. So the big thing, of course, I'm looking for would be more health pickups. But I think we got all the gear pickups, and again, we killed everything. No stone left unturned. No corpse left unexploded. I will go on to the next level. That was I guess our first mini boss. Explore, man. 6 out of 11. Clockworker, a new layer of the Chronosphere, and new enemies, like a new tier of enemies to learn about. Accelerando turrets. So he's just shooting. They're all just shooting. I don't know how quickly they are, like the bullets will go towards me. So I'll just shoot right now. These standard bouncy boy looking bullets. That one's already dead. Might go in here. Oh, some stuff back there for sure. Ooh, he's lining that shit up. Ow. Tunnel guard. I think he might be doing melee. Maybe. Gonna dodge this way. Yeah, that's just part of the door, right? Yeah, that's his guy. Fire that up. He is... Okay, he looks like he has a projectile himself. Let's move it back a little bit. Ooh. It's a grenade. Probably gonna launch another one of those things. Oh, yeah. Also something... Oh, I think it's one of the grenades he just launched, but it's made its way up there. Oh, shit. Oh, did that kill him? I guess it did, but there's a dude behind him. He might have actually had more to do with it than I did. Damage. There's a little penguin fell. Is that what that is? A drill drone. What? Oh, he's drilling. Get his ass. There we go. He be drilling and I be killing. Also, someone throwing grenades back there. I thought that was related to the grenade launcher guy we just killed, but this is yet another enemy type we've never seen before. Like explosions, I'll give you some of my own. Doesn't seem like I can stop those grenades or like detonate them prematurely, but I did kind of snipe them as a grenadier. Not really a proper snipe, but it was definitely a longer range kill than the shotgun typically goes. Mole drone. Fucking dead. He was throwing little baby grenades at me. Not grenades made of babies, grenades for babies. But maybe both. That is a steady gear. I'm trying to see if that's like an explosive thing he's got. Not gonna wait around to find out. Just gonna explode him now. I'll explode him on my own terms, thank you very much. The grenadier lady. That is a... I can't quite see it, the little overlay's kind of in the way, but some kind of gunner. I'll leave him at her. Rad gunner. Going to fire that in his general direction. Get out of the way. As those things might explode in a way that is beneficial for me and my face. It absolutely was. In fact, reload all these things. So that's what their gun looks like. It's a pretty quick gun. Looks like kind of like a nail gun almost. Yep. Get in there, and that'll kill the shit out of him. Range the grenade. We're okay. Oops. Enough to kill? Not quite. Well, maybe. Maybe. That was enough to kill. There we go. Not bad, not bad. One needs some juice. There we go. Pretty busy room. This little area. We're not done yet. Not done yet. Yeah, stop motion Hotline Miami and like... or roguelike... top-down... Super Hot. Super Hot's the game I'm thinking of, yeah. I never actually played Super Hot. Oh shit, I should have gotten out of the way of that. Oh my god. I feel like sometimes in the heat of the moment when things are scary, I'll forget my place and I'll forget that left click is shoot and right click is dodge or move rather. And sometimes I'll mix them up and I'll think left click is I'll think left click is move and right click is attack. It's like I sometimes get them conflated in my brain when things get stressful. Shit gets action-y. Bump, bump, bump. It's a really cool little game. I'm liking it a lot so far. There was actually something back here I missed, so I'm gonna go back. Oh no, there was not. I'm full of shit. This is the same room we were in earlier. Different door. It was a closed door, so in my brain it was like something that I had not uncovered, but it was indeed quite uncovered. Thank you very much. Little ball fella. That is a roller stakes. Not gonna like wait around to see what he's all about. I'll just kill his ass because we've got a pretty good shotgun and a very good ability that every time we use it, It gives us triple damage, and it's a one-turn use. Costs us one turn to use it, and it's ready the next turn after that, so it's deliciously exploitable. Get close? Alright. It's very, very effective. Kinda hoping that was gonna kill his ass. His ass remains frustratingly alive. This one instead to kill his broski. He's dead. Bunch of reloading. We're killing a bunch of dudes we've never seen before. Bunch of enemy types we've never seen, so we're like getting all these codex entries added. Our first time in this little biome area. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little biome. Also, like we're getting closer to the brain. Oh, it was a buggo. It was a buggo we just killed. Closer to the brain of this operation, and the floor is looking very brainular as a result. Oh, what I really want to do, like, nudge that. That's gonna explode yet? I think we're in the clear. Want to fuck that guy up in particular. It did fuck him up. Did it kill him? Yes, yes it did. They're throwing little nades. You know what? I'm just gonna move. And okay, instead of like a big explosion radius, it's a small radius, but throws little projectiles out, which is cute. Did not kill. Dodge out. Good damage. So rapid fire, but very short range. There we go. I was gonna say this probably should kill, and it did. Flame lobber turrets. She flaming on my lob. That's where those things came from. That trajectory has me concerned. He's out. Go in this little corner here. Uh-oh. Gonna dodge this way. If I get in close, it should be enough to kill. And it was. Now I get some new gear. Items cool down twice as fast. Which we only have just this one, and it already cools down the next turn, so I don't think that can be sped up any further. If you're going for a melee hit against wait, hold on, yeah. Going to hit, show some grit. I think we saw that one before, yeah. On melee hit against undamaged enemies, right. So, we don't do melee damage, at least not yet. Maybe we will later. I think I'll just take this and hope that we'll get other items that have longer cooldowns, where that would be more beneficial. That's kind of how this ability was, where at the time we reloaded all of our ammo anyway. But now we have a weapon that benefits from having a more generous reload, because the default reload amount is quite small. At least one other thing to find on the other side of the map. We could just leave. We don't have to go for a full kill here, but I'm enjoying the game a lot. I'm enjoying the combat, and I'm also enjoying just having a good old time and learning the game and being a cool gamer. Thump, thump, thump. Get his ass. He's out. No, I enjoy the exploration of this cool game. There's a lot to appreciate here. Pop. Enough to kill? Yes, but only barely. Still counts. That thing. Kill a bunch of dudes. One of these guys out here. Go ahead and pop that. Should be enough to kill. A lot of bullets going towards him. Apparently other things too. Hearing some like questionable noises as things are dying. Oh. Ooh. Harder, daddy. That's not what one of them said, but I heard. I've heard it in my mind. Not what they said exactly, but it was implied. Let's see, there's like he's like hiding amongst many things. Now he's dead. A lot of cover for him to hide behind. For all that weapon station. Still in the... Oh, there's a melee weapon. There it is. And I don't know. I kind of like having some range. I think that's going really well for us. I'd be curious to try melee eventually. How about the Rad Star? Melts bullets and more. Triple Rad Wave blocks projectiles. Probably a fairly small range, if I had to guess. Oh, triple fire. Oh, and it's empty. Oh, okay. So when it runs out of ammo, it can still do something. So it's not like you're not defenseless when it's out of ammo. I'm curious to try it. Just to see it, but I think I'll probably end up sticking with the wild pair if I had to guess. Let's just see what it looks like. It's a triple. And when it's out, it just fires a 1, which is neat. Reloading is instantaneous for the stuff we have right now. And then here's the quick fire. It's a triple. It's explosive is because of the cool thing we have. And it does block projectiles. Which is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And it's kind of tempting, honestly. It's got pretty good range. This one fires a lot more, obviously, is the thing. Tempting. It's tempting. The fact that it blocks projectiles is pretty neat. I think I might go for it. I really like this one a lot. I like how many bullets it fires. And the lunge thing is kind of neat. There are times where it's good. There are times where it's not good. It's more good than not. Also, I was wrong. The label next to the gun details is not like the grade of the weapon. That's like the region in which you found the weapon. So in this case, this is the War Monkeys region or faction, what have you. Whereas the Outer Back was the earlier parts of the game we were just in before we entered this level here. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Rad Star just to try something different. And of course, I can't leave that super shotgun. The super shotgun is just too super duper. And now I think we've done the full lap. We've cleansed everything of sin. Killed all the baddies on this floor. On to 7 out of 11. Oh shit, 7-11. National Slurpee Day. National Slurpee Day coming up in a little bit more than a month, I suppose. I don't know if I've ever eaten at a 7-Eleven, like gotten food at a 7-Eleven in the United States. I'm gonna pull the Japan guy card and say we did eat stuff at 7-Eleven in Japan, but I've never lived in a place in the United States, at least, that had a 7-Eleven nearby. I know in some parts of the East Coast they're everywhere. I know in some major cities they're everywhere, but here in St. Louis we don't have very many of them. So there are none that are very convenient. And I never go to convenience stores with the intention of buying food. If I'm going to a convenience store, I'm usually just getting gas and I'm leaving. I never get anything else. I know there's a lot of stuff at 7-Eleven that is apparently quite good. Quite good. I should have used my cool guy ability before I entered the portal, and I should have had the shotgun out. Desperado, will you come to your senses? A lot of health, too. A lot of health. He's gonna do, like, a bunch of shit. Unless there's, like, another dude. Oh, I think he's doing, like, the... pew, 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 like fire and lunge. The old fire and lunge. I will fire there. It'll block some of the projectiles, but not all of them, obviously. See, I should be able to get out of most of those, but I think to properly get the fuck out of here, dodge that way. I keep forgetting that it's instantaneous when you hold the shift button. I'm gonna blast his ass. That is a barrel person. Being very deliberate about his placement, which has me concerned. The idea of getting out of all this bullshit. He has me concerned. Oh, he has melee, by the way. That's kind of cool. I wonder if they all have, like, a melee option. Regular movement. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That went bad real quick, real quick. I thought I had a little bit more time. And of course, I didn't have the dodge ready either. Okay. The other one is not a lunge. It's just a single... It's a sweeping one. Yeah, I'm going to drop back down here. Now that is open because of all the explosives. God damn, we are in a corner. We're in a goddamn corner here. God damn. Don't love it. I might pop a shot up there just to kill them both. So that there's like just less fire coming from that direction. It's not as big of an issue. But the fact that we're getting fucked from all directions, not in the good way, is unfortunate. Assuming that one's going to go past us. I'm going to kill the shit out of them. If I move that way, and if I close the gap with him, I can more readily deal with him. Both moving. I'll take the shot and miss. Shooting. He's moving and shooting. Oh, he's melee, I think. Yeah. Damn it. I was hoping to like kind of get out of this mess, but I have to get out of that particular corner as well. Say it's a pretty good range. Knew that it was going to block projectiles. It didn't block all of them, obviously, but it blocks a good chunk, and also they'll be explosive, which is nice too. So he's going for a melee shot. I'm going to pop up. Damage. I would like to reload my shotgun, but that is not an option, unfortunately. He actually might die from that shot. Not quite. Gonna dodge. Ooh, lucky. To see if I can kill the shit out of him for sure. I'd like to kill him as well. He is gonna get into my shit a little bit more as well. Sniper fella has entered into the equation as well. Reloading, so he is not a threat immediately. Bum, 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 bum. Lots of things exploding over in the other direction. He's moving over there, but not actively gunning for me just yet. Sniper fella's gonna reach me pretty soon here. I like to dodge past, but I don't want to dodge into those bullets. My best bet is to dodge like into melee range with this outlaw here. I don't think the outlaws have melee damage necessarily, melee attacks. I could continue dodging this way. I don't know if I love dodging the unknown. Maybe dodge that way. Maybe that's the key. Is that? Whoop. He's out. Take a standard move. Can block some of those guys. I'm actually gonna now switch to the shotty. Oh, it hit the tree, unfortunately. Blast his ass. There's some more big boys. Blow the shit out of all those guys. I'm actually not sure how he died. Maybe just friendly fire from that dude. Not sad about it. In fact, quite the opposite. Reload everything. A cool new ability. Or not new ability. The old news ability. Blast the shit out of him completely. Well, that got a little bit messy, but we managed to clutch it out. We didn't take too much damage, aside from that one explosion that did darn near kill me. That part was unfortunate. Everything else, I think we handled pretty well. And that one was an unfortunate one where I didn't have the dodge ready, and there was a lot of explosions that could have happened. I was just hoping they wouldn't, but they did. Reload one when you move, which is actually kind of nice. That'd be helpful in situations like that where I'm trying to run and gun a little bit. So the default aura is smaller. Attacks have more power when you're alone. Alright, so actually, no, the aura is something else. Close range aura. I think I'll go with this one. Our close range aura, I don't know if we can see it. Probably not that. That little fella, it's probably something else. But, yeah, the other one is, like, legit very useful. Or at least seems very useful. That other one seems more situational. I tend to enjoy abilities like that are always helpful versus things that are like sometimes kind of helpful. Okay, I managed to literally take no damage from any of that. World's luckiest motherfucker. Not so lucky that time though. I would have been impressed if you would have not died from those two barrel blasts. TNT. Dynamite! And none of those are the little barrel fellas. They're just regular barrels. Barrel. Stabilizer fella. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to pick this up, not use one. That's fine. Now we're at full health. It was a suboptimal play because I had like 50 health. So that means we technically lost 10 health that we could have otherwise regained. But nothing bad about being full health, you know, generally speaking. Enter. Proudly into the equation. Take a couple shots. A couple more. I'm dead. I thought they didn't explode instantly. My dumbass didn't think they exploded instantly. I thought I had one more turn before they popped. Maybe I was wrong. That maybe because it seemed like I couldn't shoot them to explode. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe their dynamites are shootable to blow them up. So that was our first run attempt. I like the bear trying to bake something. It'd be cool if there was a way to view the opening cinematic because I think I skipped it by accident, or skipped a part of it by accident. Threatening hissing. What about threatening kissing? Give me one sec. Threatening kissing. You gotta smooch the homies good night, but in an intimidating manner. Stern chirping. Oh, but she's like a scientist lady. Oh. Vaguely comforting growl. Oh, now we can start to understand them more. Maybe this is just all one big misunderstanding. Calm yourself. Do they mind the fact that we've been killing all their friends? Actually, no, maybe these aren't the people we were killing. The dudes we were killing mostly seemed human. Well, they were like mutated. Planet is gone. Sorry. Cool, bro. Be cool. So we've unlocked... okay, so maybe there's other characters we can unlock. That's exciting. So our first run ended in defeat, as expected, of course. Adaptable and pragmatic. All right. This is unexpected. This is a pleasant surprise, but unexpected for sure. It's been a year since you've joined us. So fast forward. Since I lost everything. I'm just the acting captain, she says. Old habits die hard. Who ate all the fish? I love that it's big bear, but also like they were like baking things really. So they're like big nurturing mama bear. A special dinner. Lily Pilly. I love their shirt. Earrings are fun too. Very fun. Why didn't you restock? Been orbiting the same chronosphere for 3 months. So boring. We can dive into a new one. Sorry, I'm still kind of gross and mucusy. Like, I'm still feeling, like, really good, and like, I'm doing fine energy-wise. And it's definitely gotten better, but still, like, some of that like, last, like, 5 to 10% of, like, that, like, little gunk is still yet to fully remove itself from my body. And I'm trying to, like, expel it as quickly as possible. And as efficiently as possible. These things, they still take time. You know about the human body, man. Loves to make mucus. You know, taking in hydration and using that hydration to make more mucus and more fluids and more shit. Us human bodies, we love that shit. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of more mucus creation. Mucular creation, even. Make the first dive. All right. Why can't I shoot things, she says. It's a distraction. Science is usually involved. 3 within jump range. Good luck, don't die. I'm guessing we'll learn more about these chronospheres soon then. And how and why we're entering them. It even resembles fish. Well, that's exciting. Weird weapons. New mission. 20 different weapons. We can do it. Dive into the... Oh, I thought it said fire steps. First steps. Dive into a chronosphere. You got it. So, what I don't know is if there are, and there probably are, roguelike, or I guess, what's the word that some folks use? Like a roguelite, which is to say meta progression, some kind of meta progression system. The interactions here. Go back to the options. Codex. So we can see all the weapons we've found so far. 3 out of 22. 1 out of 4 gadgets collected. That's a really, really good gadget. This big damage, constantly very reliable, very good. Extremely good gadget. That thing probably carried me more than I want to admit that it did. Extremely good. Found some gear for sure, not a ton. And I should mention, this game's in early access right now. It came out in early access about a week and a half or so ago. And, I mean, it plays like a dream. It's playing perfectly fine so far. No issues as far as how the game plays. Or even the balance, really, I think feels pretty good. You might say that, like, 4 gadgets, 19 gear doesn't sound like a lot. 12 enemies, enemy database, so 12 enemies doesn't sound like a lot, but because it's early access, I'm sure there's more where that came from. Also, that's just the outer back. Clockwork, those numbers expand. Well, maybe not so much for the guns. Actually, well, no, maybe it is for the guns, yeah. Yeah, no gadgets in the other one, but there's gear and obviously enemies that appear in those as well. And there's even 2 additional categories of enemies and gear and such to find in the future. Galactic. That's pretty cool. Missions. So I don't know if there is meta progression. I'm not sure like what currency we're gaining, and maybe we aren't. Maybe that's not how it works. It looks like it's a little bit more less quantitative and more just kind of qualitative. You complete a mission and you just get some passives, that kind of thing. Versus you get a currency and you use the currency to purchase things. That's the main quest. This is a... I mean, I guess we can probably do simultaneously. Can approach both. So we'll jump into another run. Try this once more again, because that first run was enjoyable, but died explosively. However, I'm going to request you give me just 2 minutes so I can use the restroom real quick. I know I was having to blow my nose and doing a couple other things anyway. But that soda was very good, and I powered through it like a champ, and now I gotta pee also like a champ. So give me, yeah, just 2 minutes. I'll get up, use the restroom real quick, and we'll jump right back into it, friends. I'll be right back. All right, friends, let's get back to it. Feeling much better. Use the restroom. Took a little tinkle. Refilled my water. The soda is gone, but the hydration remains. Okay, guys and gals, let's jump back in and attempt our first. I mean, it's our second run, but this is our first, like, now that we've kind of gotten our sea legs a little bit, our first, like, I don't want to call it a real run, but now we're like getting into it. Now we're getting into it. Now we have a better idea, at least, of how this is all gonna play out. So there's different chronospheres to choose from. They said we're in range of 3 of them. I don't know how predetermined this is. They're all 11 floors. They're all small. I'm gonna guess that was the first one. So, and it starts you off at least in a known, in like a known faction, or in like a known ecosystem, a known area. But clearly there are layers, because wherever we were, we started in the outer back and then got into the war monkeys, or no, got into the clockwork. Or no, yeah, we did. Or was there both? Because we got stuff from both. Anyway, there's like layers to it. I'll just pick this one. I'll just pick this one because I'm thinking, like, if that was, I think that was the default selected one. Irregular. Huh. Irregular chronospheres. Don't know what this entails. There's a bunch of them. There's 25 of them, though. Interesting. Maybe those are predetermined, because I'm guessing since this is a roguelike, there is, of course, procedural generation. This might all be procedurally generated. Or not. I guess I don't know, obviously. But let's go with this one. There are eventually other characters to play as. We know that we have these characters in our group, but they're not playable just yet. I'm not sure if they are unavailable, which is to say, like, not implemented in the game yet, or if they are implemented, we just haven't unlocked them. Hard to say. It's like each character can be leveled up. And maybe that plays into where the missions come from, where, like, yes, you like, level up. Oh, here we go. So if we beat this main mission, dive into a chronosphere, you get the next character, and a new tactic, whatever that means. But if we get 20 weapons, presumably as Marsha, you level her up and get a new passive for her. So that encourages us to just try different weapons. Even if there's a weapon we really like, we should at least try it. Now, I wonder if this counts the progress that we made earlier. Because we picked up a good number of weapons. That's the thing, pick up the weapon. Even if you're not using it, just pick it up. I wonder if that counts the progress we had made previously. Hard to say. Got that dodge roll, got that adrenaline focus as the tactic. Some more damage, went on less health, okay. Now, I never actually saw a thing that showed how much damage we do, how much power we have. Maybe there was like a thing that demonstrated that, or that showed that in a quantitative form. Quality animations. I like it. It's very colorful, very, very expressive. Like, it's not like incredibly like high fidelity animations, but they look good. They look good, and I think it's the illustrations underneath them are very solid, and yeah, just really stylish. Very stylish game. Psychedelic. It's absorbed into the eyeball jelly, the eyeball juice. So with that, we've unlocked a new character already because we're diving into a new area. And lo and behold, they're starting us off with a different gun than earlier. A proper sidearm. A war monkey sidearm. And look at how this guy's like just like vibrating with excitement. So we've seen these dudes before. Since this is like the baby version of the war monkeys area, I'm guessing that's going to be, of course, different than the baby version of the Outback area. So, like, they're the basic Outback dudes we fought there, which are the small little dudes, which took 1 hit to kill. This, I guess, is the simplest the war monkeys we have to deal with. They, of course, block our shit. And these do bounce, I think. I think these do bounce. We also have the lunge and fire, but we don't have the quick draw available right now. Oh, it's causing damage, or not damage over time, but it's causing like, oh, it is causing damage over time. They got poisoned by their own shit. Gotta dodge that one. He's got to reload. Oh no, he doesn't. I mean, he needs to reload, yes, but if his weapon is like the one we had, you can fire it even if there's no ammo for it. It just doesn't fire as quickly. I definitely don't want to get hit by that stuff. I guess I can just break it myself. There we go. And that stops the poison. Eventually. Eventually. There we go. So it's been cleansed. I'm gonna not break that other one in case that there's like bad guys. Actually, I guess I have to. There's no other way through this. I definitely want to get the health for surezies. Man, I missed that shotgun I had, which was so fun. I missed the shotgun, and I missed that do triple damage to the next shot ability, which I leaned on so heavily. So heavily and so shamelessly. Just the heals. Which is still nice. Highest number of heals I've had so far, at least, was 3. I would get close to getting a 4th, and then I'd have to use it. Next level. Starting off fairly simple, but of course the second level is where things will inevitably pop off significantly. Is that a grenadier? It is. Should be able to just one-shot him, yeah. Just one-pop him. Ooh-wah! That's kind of what that guy sounded like. More grenadiers. Same thing as earlier. I'm not going to break that just yet because we could maybe use that to benefit us. If I lure him in to get poisoned, like that, or they'll break it for me, and it might even explode. And they're just gonna get popped. They get popped, and I ain't gonna stop them. There is a gear station, not a gun station. A gun station would be kind of nice. Grenadiers are thankfully just real easy to kill. They throw grenades, which can be a pain to deal with, but this is pretty reasonable so far. Remove ailments, things like being poisoned, probably. Enemies with ailments gain a random ailment. So if they already have poison or slow or something, it will give them more ailments. This one actually might be really useful. That one's like hilarious, but this one is good for longevity. Longevity versus hilarity is probably a good idea for a game like this. I mean, ideally we could do both. Ideally we could have longevity and hilarity, but forced to choose, I know which one I would lean towards. Good lap, so it would seem. Of course. These guys are harder to deal with. They can just cancel out my bullshit very easily. And they have quite a bit more health, too. Yep. Yeah, there are 2 shots instead of just a 1 shot. New gun, by the way. Overstimulator. Exceeds the recommended dose of combat stimulants. Poison enemies with mystery needles. You can also do a stim and spin. Stim and spin. What does that mean? Does that mean I take damage? Take more damage from poison overload for each stock of poison weakness. Maybe? Stim and yeah, what's the stim part? The spin part I can imagine. Oh, stim. Okay, so I was gonna say, like, does it, like, do I, like, inject myself with something? Is that what that means? I don't think that's what that means. And then precision shotgun. Shotgun shot, delayed fire. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, the thing is, we had a shotgun last time, and it was really neat, and I liked it a lot. Man, see, now I wish I would have taken the other ability. I'm going with this one. Ooh, big. Huge fucking spread shot. Holy cannoli. This one does the backwards lunge. Okay, so it spins and uses all of it. That gun's gonna be hard to use. It's gonna be a little bit unwieldy, but I've committed to it. I can commit. I can commit to the bit. Also, it seems like our... Oh, never mind. Our movement's the same. I thought maybe we, like, moved at half the speed or something like that. Yeah, if I would have taken the... I don't know if I could be... If you could poison this guy. That. Oh, it debuffs them, right. Or yeah. It's like a debuff. It's like a... Yeah, it makes them more vulnerable to poison. Yeah, if I would have taken the thing that says on hit, if they have a debuff, they will gain another debuff, another malady. That could get really hilarious because that gun, I think, exclusively does poison damage. guess that thing does it only do poison damage. I mean, it probably does like an innate amount of damage on its own too. I think we're all good. I think if there was anything else to pick up, they would have pointed it out to us. So I think we're okay to proceed. Let us do exactly that. Let us proceed. I will get out of the way of those things. Fire a bunch of those puppies. Uh-oh. Dodge out of the way. I probably should have noticed that ahead of time. Somebody's doing something weird because I'm not familiar with this giant crosshair fella. It's probably not the Grenadier. It's not the Rad Gunners, I don't think. Maybe it's like an environmental thing. I'm hearing that no. Oh, it's like a fucking. It's a fucking air raid siren. Is what that is. Are they like shooting missiles out of this thing? Is that what that is? I guess the good news is gonna fuck them up too. It indeed fucked them up. Didn't take damage. Didn't deal damage to me, thankfully. Okay, just move out of the way, because that's all gonna explode. There it is. Artillery base. That would do it. Keep moving, man. It's gonna kill all them. Oh my god, I was gonna break that one. Cause like he's gonna die. It's gonna murder everybody. Damn it. This is ridiculous. Yeah, that should kill him. This is all from just one artillery fella. Goddamn. Dodge out of that one. This thing too, if I can get him to nuke himself, that actually works out well. There's another one though. And did you lower the sound effects explosion, sound effect volume? Flamey boys. There's a Grenadier somewhere. Little fella. Oh, it's a Grenadier turret. That's cute. Begs the question though, where is this next artillery lad? I thought it was gonna be maybe down here somewhere. I'm gonna move up this way, because if I'm lucky, I might be able to lure them into blasting the homies. I think he can target me from basically anywhere. Yeah, it's like, even if I'm nowhere close, he's able to target me pretty darn well. Get poison, will that kill him over time? Maybe. Another artillery shot coming in hot. Yes, that does do damage on its own, which is nice. Gonna kill them both. Just the one. The portal out of here. There's the last fella. That's concerning. Wait. If I just stand next to you, will you nuke yourself, please? That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's out. And I need to reload. And he's out. No more artillery for us. I gotta say, the fact they can reach from basically anywhere on the map is a little bit nuts. I would maybe ask that their range be slightly diminished. Because on the one hand, it's annoying, but on the other hand, it also makes the game a little bit easier. Given how easy it is, you can kind of use that to game the system. You can just kind of bait them into murdering their own bros, and also themselves, for that matter. Machine pistol. Lunge right and fire. Full auto. We saw the Ride Star was pretty cool. I'll give it Neil College's try. So this is the machine pistol. It's real inaccurate. I think it's maybe a bit too much. I feel like I need something that's, like, fairly accurate. So it wouldn't replace the pistol. I guess it could replace the poison fella. But I don't know, I kind of like the poison fella. I think there's like... We could definitely, like, make a build out of that. We could do something with the poison fella. So I think I'll just stick with what we've got. And I did see 17... It did say 17 out of 20 remaining. So it didn't count our previous guns we picked up. But it does say as long as you pick up the gun, it does count progress towards it now, at least. So that makes it worth it. Here we go. This is the ailment one. Yeah, so we could actually, like, spec towards that, at least. Projectile and beam attacks from your weapons spend a charge. Gain maximum power. Get 9 charge. It spends 1. I think I'll just take this one because I think that works potentially, at least, very interestingly for poisoning bad guys. I'm sure some bad guys will be immune to poison. I mean, I'm sure like fucking bosses probably resist that shit, but I think potentially that could do very well. And also, I'd be curious to know just what other maladies there are, what other like debuffs you can apply. Obviously, there's poison, but maybe there's slow. Maybe there's I don't know, paralyze. Maybe there's give them a boner and make them uncomfortable and make them question their life choices. Hard to say. Hard to say. He's moving forward. He's shooting. He's shooting. He'll probably shoot his own bro. Like someone's pooping. Who pooped? Someone's pooping on the floor there. Oh heck, he moved. I think one of them hit him. He's attacking. Have to go here. Gonna reload. Oh, he got hit by his own bro. Good. Love that for us. I love when they're aiming. They're like, they're very nervous. Nervous Nellies. Damn it! He just happened to block my shit. Damage, 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 damage. Big damage, big damage. And he pooped out little eggs. No, he really did poop out eggs. Motherfucker had the ovipositor up his butthole. Who knew? Alright, so they... Oh, the little hearts are cute. Stunted lava. Larva? Lava. Larva. They're quick to drop. They are concerning. Got him, though. More grenades, of course. Pop them real quick. The reload, I know this, the grenadier popping off on the side there. Those guys up there. Can I go through here? Because they were launching grenades over Mr. Stim. That name again is Mr. Stim. That one. Big rotato potato shot. Fucking grenaded his own bro. I don't even think I was able to get him on the whatchamacallit, on the codex. Apparently there's like, oh, he's like fucking his own bro. Oh, it's because he was. Well, I hope he's not fucking his own bro. If he's fucking his own bro, that's some Alabama shit right there. No, they're getting hit by the damage over time fellows, the poison boys, which is funny, but also maybe something the devs probably would maybe want to rebalance. The enemies' willingness to just fling themselves into the environmental hazards. It's killing a lot of them and making my job very easy. Oh, except that shot did go past me, so I almost did get hit by me talking shit. Grenades. Did I poison him? I think, yes, I did poison him. Bro got shot, now he's like wiggling. Very good. Another delicious position where a grenade or some kind of explosion would be extra, extra tasty. Yes, when their stuff blocks a projectile, Ow, I did take damage. Their like, you know, their projectile keeps going and mine gets blocked, but it does not cancel out. So their projectile keeps going, mine gets stopped, and does, you know, probably get halted. Thump, thump, thump. I'm so grateful for the friendly fire because it is deliciously exploitable. What am I doing? I meant to do the lunge. That one, like that. There we go. Like a little bit of damage. Not bad, though. Not bad. A lot of baddies in this one little corner. There's a couple dudes over on the side there. Gonna launch some nades. Want some more nades. Nades and nards. I wonder if I could be poisoned, because he's not exactly a... Oh, sure enough, he is. Yeah, yeah. To say, he's not exactly like a traditional bad guy with like a nervous system. Keep messing. I keep misremembering the controls when I'm trying to like do the quick draw, the quick switch. So, I get into there eventually. We can say that for last. Yeah, the random needles are pretty neat. They're neat dulls. I do wish that it was a little bit more predictable where they were gonna land. It is just kind of a random spread, and it actually works out quite well. I missed. Got him. But it fires a lot of them, so it's like, even if it's kind of a spray and pray, it's like reliable enough to get the job done. It explodes. They take everything out around them with them, which is good. Not done just yet. Real quick here. To be honest, I don't know if I've seen the like debuffs being applied in a way that I would expect necessarily, because like we cause the poison for sure. I think it's probably going to only really be apparent for longer fights, because these guys die pretty quickly. I know for a fact we'll definitely be getting some dudes with larger health bars, more large. I don't know why I thought I could challenge that. It's foolish of me. Like right here, though. One of those will probably hit. Thump, thump. So we poison him and we hit him. So yeah, that has a couple things. Oh no, I think that means he's got the larva on him. And when he dies, the larva will pop. And I can't kill the eggs, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Out of ammo. I got him. Okay. We could try it with this example here. Can I poison you? No, he's actually immune to poison. Which makes sense. Fly lines. When a minion is within your aura. Well, I don't have minions. Wait, hold on. Supply an army matches. Yeah. So while a minion is within your aura, you and your minions reload each turn. Oh, okay. So when you've got a buddy, some kind of minion in your vicinity, you'll just constantly reload. So you just have maybe infinite ammo, but not have to worry about reloading when there's a dude nearby. But I don't have any minion fellas. That's not going to be helpful. Ammo dump. And a charge to reload both weapons. Sure, I'll take that one. So is that the first time we get some kind of energy thingy? I've never seen that one before. Down here. This is 50, so maximum 50. I have 0 right now. Oh, you have to charge it with melee hits. can reload. Okay, so that's actually not going to be helpful right now. It might eventually get helpful. But right now, not that useful. We did see that one melee weapon last time, and I did not take it. I could see myself in a future build, future run, attempting some kind of melee build. Could be good. Pop all these guys, see if there's anything else they're hiding. Guarding, rather. More. There we go. Anything else back this way? Zoom around. I think it's it. This is what a non-Jersey resident assumes New Jersey is like. I mean, I really can't comment because I've never been to New Jersey. As you know, of course, I'm not from the East Coast, so like I'm like extremely unfamiliar with like the East Coast shitposts. I know that New Jersey is a frequent punching bag when it comes to like East Coast people being like, well, at least you ain't in Jersey. Could be worse, am I right, boys? I know it's an easy joke. Same can be said for Ohio. And I don't just mean because of the skibbity toilet, you know, I could be your Ohio shit. Like, I don't even mean that. I think just even before all that was a meme. If I had to guess, I'm assuming the reason people shit on Jersey is they recognize its proximity to New York, and New York is what most people assume when they think East Coast. So like they're always kind of playing second fiddle. And as far as like general awareness is concerned. Ow! I didn't even see that projectile coming in hot. Oh god, they got the dudes. They say they might go for him. They're indeed going for him. Good. I'm gonna let this play out. Is that it? Level up. Ooh. Ooh, he's dead. Good. We see a banana sign earlier? Oh, I missed it. I missed the banana sign. Dead. Is that everybody? That's not everybody. That should do it, though. That should do it. One of the first to be bullied. Now it's Ohio and Florida. Now, I want to say that, you know, well, no, I will say I think Ohio does not deserve being bullied. I will say Florida doesn't get bullied enough. And I'm mostly joking. I'm mostly joking when I say, yes, Florida gets bullied and it needs to be bullied more. I am mostly joking. But am I really? But am I really? Burst fire, sweeping automatic fire. Automatic fire, sweeping automatic fire. Well, at least we have options. Assault rifle or battle rifle? I'm kind of curious about the battle rifle. Instead of the pistol. I feel like I need the poison one to make that one build. Make it kind of worth it. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a reasonable switch. Huge. These are both very good. I think that's good. I think it's good. The pistol is nice. And the bouncy bullets are nice too. But this does so much damage and it's pretty pleasant and still very reliable and accurate. I think it's worth. And with that, on to the next floor, my friends. Took more damage than I wanted to, but we got it. We did all right. Every bit of bullying. I mean, I'm mostly joking. I'm mostly joking. I dogpile Florida. I have my own reasons. What a shithole is. The thing about Florida is, like anywhere else, there's like totally normal and chill people that live there that are not lunatics. Not everybody in Florida is a frothing at the mouth racist Republican who just wants to fucking, you know, murder immigrants. That's not what the entire state is like, obviously. But boy, are there a lot of them there. And it's tricky because, like, it's a very, like, it's a vacation. You know, there's all the beaches, right? Every beach that is in Florida is very well known and very I'm not sure if commercialized is the word, but like, there's not a lot of like public beaches in Florida. Everything is like, you gotta pay to park. You gotta pay to get to get like a reserved spot. It's like, it's not just like like and this is a low-hanging, this is a unfair comparison, but in Hawaii, everything's so relaxed and chill. In Florida, it's like so claustrophobic, and everything is so overpopulated, and yeah, like, I think the word is over-commercialized in that way. It feels kind of not great. So, I don't love it. I don't really like going to Florida very often, and it's a bummer because Gracie really likes it. Gracie really likes Florida because that is some of her, like, nostalgic vacation spots that her and her parents would go to back in the day. And I will acknowledge, like, you know, there's places that are quite nice, like, you know, Fort Myers and Sanibel. Like, that area is undeniably very pretty. And there's, like, and they have some really nice nature reserve areas out there, which I really appreciate. But yeah, like, Destin and, like, I don't know, some of the other, like, more vacation-y spots out there, I think are kind of overrated, personally. Yeah, to keep enough of them there. I'm with you, yeah. Yeah, never surprised, though. Yeah, I feel that. I wish I didn't feel it, but I feel that. So what do we have to deal with here? I'm going to use my little shooty pooty. Pooping out those little grenade fellers. And those are not like a super dangerous grenade. Those are the ones that are... That gonna reach me? No, it does not. I will damage the shit out of him, though. You're going to... Over here. Over here. A little bit more schmoves then. Oh, they cancel out. That's good to know. I didn't realize it was going to work that way. Schmoove. Light him up. Light him up. Oh, I was hoping that was going to kill you. Now I need to reload. Do I have the thing where I can move and reload? I think that was a previous build. Yeah, that's a previous run, I think. If I have a moment... Pop him real quick. Dodge through. Pop him. This assault rifle is very good. This is a very good and very reliable weapon. I like it a bunch. He would not need makeup. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. And, you know, if I'm shitting on DeSantis, I mean, you know, there's politicians in Texas. There's politicians here in Missouri, abso-fucking-lutely, that, would qualify for that descriptor as well. So, you know, on the one hand, you know, am I shitting on Florida and, like, these other states? Yes. But I will very readily and very enthusiastically acknowledge that, you know, we ain't much better here in Missouri, man. We are in fact quite the opposite. Got his ass good. Been very good. This poison guy is great, but man, the assault rifle is so reliable. I'm almost like looking for an opportunity to get rid of the poison fella in lieu of more assault rifle shenanigans. It's very, very good. They have like a charge attack now, which is kind of cool. I like how they turn on their bro. They turn on their creator very enthusiastically. He actually, I watched him die from his own creation. He like threw the eggs out, and they immediately turned back and fucked him up. They're getting, like, buffed by the rad gunners, I think. Like, freaky deaky science and also sexual deviancy shit going on out here. I'll blow up that wall. That's an entry point. Because I don't think there were any other doors other than... Oh, no, there's one there. Oh, shit. There was a door. Just having the, I think that gave me the extra damage juice, the in-juicification. I don't do this often enough to kind of like see like a preview of where we're aiming. Grenades coming in hot. Now, they should be able to hurt each other with those grenades. In fact, I'm kind of counting on it. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Overload. Let's see, he's gonna throw a grenade down. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so happy we watched that happen in slow motion. Bro, just gonna let that shit happen. I'm gonna just kind of shoot that direction, just assuming those guys are gonna go through, and they sure did. Hearing some questionable noises. I think there's still some dudes. I mean, I'm so glad that that reloads so quickly too. So it's such an easy thing to work around. Rocket launcher? Oh, baby. Explosive and a lunging tackle. Well, it makes no sense to remove my battle rifle, so I'm going to take that instead of the overstimulator. Because the overstimulator is fun, but rocket launcher and battle rifle is such a fucking mood of a combo, man. Look at that. What a combo. What a dream right there, man. Dream build. Shotgun, or not shotgun, rocket launcher and battle rifle. Battle rifle, nice and reliable, nice and dependable. Not exactly very exciting, but like gets the fucking job done. And then rocket launcher, that's the fun gun. That is rarely a good idea, but man, is it fun. Like how you can use it to like lunge forward and draw the rocket launcher quickly. Very cool. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good game. Yeah, of course, it's early access, so, you know, we'll see kind of how things play out over time. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm really enamored with this. I'm really liking it so far. I do like how the rocket launcher does absorb those bullets. Those guys are popping. Thump, thump, thump. Got his ass. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this. I would say I understand why the... Oh, you have to reload very deliberately, which I appreciate. Look at that body. Got the wiggles. Good art, good music. Or good mechanics, rather. Yeah, weapon variety solid. Yeah, the enemies do bring the heat, and the challenge is not afraid to fuck around. It's just like Rhinoceros said. They definitely scale things up pretty quickly as far as what the difficulty is like. The enemies start spawning in. I'm going to assume that I can hurt myself with the rocket launcher. I'm not going to test it. I'm just going to assume that's the case until proven otherwise. Fire that and then get the fuck out of here. Rocket launcher is very fun, and right now is kind of carrying me. That will not always be the case, though. Oh, shit, I just got caught on fire a little bit. A little bit of on fire. Just a little bit. As a treat. Enough to kill. He's out of there. Being able to plan moves is huge, yeah. And one thing I keep not doing, like I was saying earlier, like with the poison gun, I've relinquished it, of course. But with the poison gun, I would find, like, sometimes when I would use it, the shots were kind of hard to predict. But actually, what I was doing, what I should have been doing, is I should have been holding the button more, because that does give you the preview. Like in the case of this guy, it sprays pretty unreliably and pretty like frantically. But actually, it's not unreliable. It's not unpredictable. There is a pattern. It's just not so obvious when you first fire it. And that's even to be said about the bonus move. Like the bonus move where it like fires all around you. Even that can be predicted. So on the surface, it seems a little bit iffy. But even in those instances, I'm feeling better about it now that I'm kind of seeing it in practice. I'm trying to like plan out my moves in that sense. So yeah, I'm really impressed. This is a very good game. I play a lot of roguelikes, and I have played a lot of roguelikes recently. This one is a top tier roguelike, and I am very interested in seeing where this all goes, as far as like what the developer can do with this to take it forward. Projectiles and beam hits grant you your next melee attack. Okay. And then you take no damage from poison unless it overloads, which is neat. I don't know if we're gonna do melee with this build. I would say I'm not opposed to it necessarily, but I think I'll just take this one and play it safe. Since we're definitely in an area where bad guys are throwing poison attacks at us, so we might as well. Also, we've done pretty well. We have not had to use any heals yet. And we have 4 heals, and we're about to get a 5th, if luck be a lady tonight. Artillery beacon. Throw a flare to call down an artillery strike, which is pretty cool in 8 turns, so good for, you know, a big hit in the future. And then flame turret. I might just go with that one. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that one. Guessing I can, like, queue up where to drop it. The big boy. So plop him down. Shooting little, ow, little bullets at me. Looks like he's immune to fire damage. Not immune to rockets. Oh shit! I gotta be paying attention. That's spicy. Ouch! What was this thing about paying attention, Alex? Use one of those things. Light his ass up. Thump, 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 thump. Light his ass up, just like I was saying. Reload action. Going to dodge. Yeah, I'll just dodge this way. Doing his little mini bullets. One more reload. And now is the second phase. Now is the second phase. A lot of honking. Yeah, I was sick last week. I was sick for a bunch of last week. That's why I had to cancel a lot of streams. And I'm feeling much better. But there's still, like, some gunk left over. There's still gunk left over. So, like, energy levels, I'm fine. I know I'm not contagious anymore. But, like, there's still that just small amount of lingering gunk. Like, there's some phlegm I'm still honking up. There's snot still. It's like there's still stuff my body's trying to expel. But yeah, thankfully, I'm so much better than I was last week. And I'm actually feeling, like, 100% fine. My body's just expelling mucus just for the gross sake of expelling mucus. It seems to get overwhelmed in Hotline Miami. Yes, 100% agreed. And I love Hotline Miami, and I love in Hotline Miami how you enter that kind of flow state when the levels get particularly chaotic. You kind of learn how to kind of dip and dive and duck and weave around the levels, and each level is kind of a puzzle to solve in that sense. But you're right, this does allow you to kind of take a breather and really plan your moves, which is super, super nifty. Second phase, same as the first. Well, maybe not same, but a more hyped up version of the first. Ow. I'm gonna, like, kind of stay close to make him explode himself, because he's gonna explode himself. Ouch. Downside, of course, is that those little wedge projectile fellers are painful. Gonna get a little bit further out. An easier time dodging. Yeah, he's just out. He's just dead. Bajillion projectiles, by the way. Not done yet. Not done yet. Yeah, each of those is itself an explosion. Or in itself a series of projectiles getting launched. It's an annoying boss battle, or mini boss battle. Not, like, overly difficult, but just annoying for sure. A tricky one to work around, but not quite like how the first boss battle was, or mini boss battle was, where that was a little bit more traditional. A little bit more typical. Oh, they can open doors. I forgot all about that. Oh, whoops. I thought I had the, the rocket out. Turns out I had the assault rifle out. Or battle rifle. There we go. That's what I wanted to bring out. There we go. Took more damage than I wanted to, so I think I'm having to use 2 of the heals this time around. Don't use one now. I don't think there's anything that heals you outside of grabbing these things, grabbing the little healy-majigs. Wasn't sure if there were, like, environmental heals or things that can heal you in the battlefield, other than the healing stims. Your only choice. Your only option. I'll grab one. What's up, Whale? Good to see you, buddy. We're playing Enter the Chronosphere. Very cool little roguelike. I'm really impressed by this. It's very cool so far. Very good. I think we've killed everything. Can I use this to blow up walls? Sure can. I wasn't sure if that was like only for like the big barrels, like the big explosive barrels, or if just a standard rocket would work there too. And it was. And it is. It was and it is. Artillery base. You know, they might not have a way to reach us. Just kidding, they do now. Yep, now they do. Gonna kill the shit out of him. And of course, I guess it can't reach the wall. Reach over the wall, that is, which is fine by me. Is that gonna kill you, please? Please die. Please. 2 HP, literally. Literally 2 HP. Now he's dead. The rocket's reloaded. All set. Do we have to kill that guy? No, we didn't really need to, but it was for funsies. I think we have killed everything in this floor. We have cleansed it fully. Cleansed it fully of sin, which is no fun. No sin left. Well, what's the fun in that? What's even the point? Lots of dudes, including a butt sex soldier. I love the butt sex soldier. It's very good. No, it's a bully sect. Bellu sect. These guys are the flame boys. They're probably gonna throw grenades that'll explode into little fire boys. These guys have the shields. I actually can't remember what these guys do. And I also don't know what Purifier does. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed it twice. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna move out this way. Ow. Now, is that gonna keep going? Regardless, yeah, what I meant to do is I meant to fire, but once again, sometimes my brain is stupid and I will conflate left and right clicks. And because the problem is, it's my years of playing Diablo come back to bite me. And yeah, it's like I get them conflated sometimes, or just other roguelikes, other like top-down roguelikes. Moral imperative. There you go. Butt sex me off so good. That's what the Beach Boy says. Oh, the Beast. I thought you were saying the Beach Boys. Yes, the Beast. A lot of fire. A lot of fire there, which is concerning. And it's gonna... I don't think it'll go very far. But it goes far enough. I'm gonna dodge out of that. I'm gonna explode you. Yeah, there's this guy's just staring down a rocket. And is presumably unbothered, maybe a little bit bothered. That's the thing too. He's gonna take a lot of damage. He's immune to that, by the way. Immune to fire damage, but not immune to explosions. Gonna move for obvious reasons. Good damage. 5 damage on me. Please be dead. Ow. Okay, he's dead. Not a moment too soon. Now these guys, I think maybe can do a melee attack. Maybe. I've never stuck around to find out. Oh shit. Oh shit, I keep assuming where those things are going. I should have aimed that more deliberately. They're both out. So they're not lobbing just the flames. I dodged that way. We kind of bounced off me. Yeah, the flame ones are not quite as bad to get around. I was kind of getting tore up by them earlier because I was not paying enough attention. The ones that shoot the shrapnel, I'm a little bit more concerned about. Yeah, those are the ones that shoot the shrapnel, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I can see it right there. It's loaded up. Out of that one. So, yeah. So okay, that answers my question. That it was the flame guys that only throw the flame grenades. These guys throw these little shrapnel grenades. What's up, Minnie? What cereal are you a big fan of? So, yeah, I would say... So, well, two things. I actually don't eat cereal anymore. Which is a shame because I really miss it. I really enjoyed cereal back in the day. But I'm getting old. I'm an old aging hobbit, and I don't have the metabolism I used to have, so I've had to pick and choose what kind of things to like remove from my diet, and one of the easy ones to get rid of was cereal. So I don't really eat cereal anymore. But back in my cereal eating days, I enjoyed Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My favorite though, my favorite of favorites, was Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey Bunches of Oats was my favorite. I also enjoyed the Honey Bunches of, like, almonds, or Almond Bunches of Oats, whatever it was called. There's a couple different variants of the cereal. But yeah, just classic Honey Bunches of Oats, my favorite. Incredible, incredible cereal. And the other thing, too, is that I'm becoming more and more lactose intolerant as I get older. But even in my cereal eating days, I was kind of feeling that lactose intolerance. And it made me a pariah amongst my peers, but I would primarily eat cereal by itself. When I ate cereal, I never ate it with milk. I would just eat it dry. And of course, there are more lactose free or lactose intolerant friendly options. There's cashew milk, there's oat milk, there's other options out there, but I don't know, just over the years I just kind of got used to it. Like as a kid, even as a kid, milk kind of made my stomach feel a little bit weird. So I wouldn't, even as a kid, I just ate my cereal dry. And I just kind of got used to it. So yeah, even as an adult, that just kind of that was just kind of what I got used to. Bro, will you eventually have to reload? Jesus. Bro just had bullets forever, so it would seem. To a heal, I've had to use 2 heals this level, unfortunately. How old am I? So I'm 37 now. I turned 37 back in March. And actually, I made the decision to stop eating cereal. I guess it was a few years ago. Yeah, it was a few years ago. And to be honest, I'm not exactly a health nut. I'm definitely not a health nut. Like, I'm not a... Like, you know, I don't have it all figured out. What it really comes down to is that as I've gotten older and as I've noticed my metabolism slowing down, I've like had to acknowledge that like certain things I have to either eat less of or eat 0 of in exchange for something else. So I mentioned, you know, like because I'm becoming more lactose intolerant as I'm getting older, as you can imagine, I don't eat a lot of ice cream. Like I always enjoyed ice cream, but that was an easy thing to get rid of because when I would eat it, it would make my stomach feel very not good. So that's something I don't really miss that much. Like, I miss the taste, but I don't love how it would make me feel. But other things are harder to get rid of. Like, for instance, my favorite snack of all time is chips and salsa. Chips and salsa, my favorite snack of all time. Oh my god, if he shoots the fucking big needles. So, love chips and salsa. And, you know, that has a lot of sodium, that has a lot of calories. Like, obviously, I should... You know, I should be careful when it comes to my intake of that, but it's my favorite. So if I'm like, well, I'm hard pressed to remove chips and salsa from my diet, what are some other things I can remove from my diet that I don't love as much to ensure that I have like, you know, the calorie capacity to accept having chips and salsa on a more regular basis. So that's another thing where like, yeah, doing more healthy options for breakfast, more healthy options for cereal means at snack time I'm allowed to get a little bit freaky. Just a little freaky deaky. That is another kind of part of my impetus behind, you know, removing certain things from my diet. It's more just to make room for other fun things. Say one of them should hit. Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah, I love that shit, man. No more. It's been years. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Bitch and chips and salsa is my favorite snack, but I'm an enjoyer of many other kinds of chips. Lay's does a really good line of baked, kettle cooked. Well, I guess baked is not the right word, but yeah, like kettle cooked chips. And there's a kettle cooked jalapeno chip that Lay's does. I'm not really a big fan of Lay's just traditional, but yeah, Lay's like kettle cooked chips are very good, and their jalapeno kettle cooked is fucking dangerous. Talk about something I had to stop buying years ago. Because, yeah, I could not be trusted. I would, like, down 1/3 of a bag. Or, like, 1/2 of a bag in one sitting. And that's, like, 600 calories. So, yeah, that shit adds up real quickly. Real quickly. And, again, I'm not, like, a health nut. I'm not counting calories on the regular. But I try to be mindful of these things. I try to every once in a while look in the back of something in meetings so I can go, oh, shit. That much in a serving? And a serving is that small? Are you shitting me? So, it's how we learn, man. It's how we learn. New gadget, by the way, which I'm guessing can supplement our existing one, which I've kind of been ignoring. I've kind of been not been paying attention to that one, unfortunately. Bullets within 12 meters are frozen, then destroyed 12 turns later. So that can be really useful, actually. Everyone takes 100% more damage. What if that means me as well? I think I'll just take this one. That's a good get out of jail free card. If I need to get out of a scary situation. Vicky's does one. I think we have those here too. I know that some of these are, well, I guess Lay's is not exactly regional, but some chip varieties and snack varieties are regional. But I think we have Vicky's here. I recognize that name. Don't know if I've had their jalapeno variety. But yeah, as I'm getting closer to my 40s, you know, 37, it's only a few years left. So as I'm getting closer, as I'm ticking along, trying to be mindful of these things, and I'm trying to get ahead of certain things slowing down and trying to like instill more good habits. That way, when things really start slowing down, when things really start becoming a harder thing to deal with, you know, blood pressure, sodium levels, blood sugar, those are the kinds of things that get hard as we get older. Trying to like make it so that when I have to make adjustments, it's less of a sudden like jarring adjustment. So I hope, you know, it's still able to enjoy things, still able to indulge, but not so much so that it becomes, you know, a problem for later on. So maybe not the best of habits always, but less bad habits mostly. Projectiles from your quick draw attacks explode. I like that one from earlier. That was really a nice one earlier. I wonder, does that include this one? The answer, I think, is yes. So if we were to collide with somebody while we're doing that, it would explode, which is kind of cool. It's a melee attack. It's kind of a melee attack. We're playing Enter the Chronosphere, by the way. Very, very good roguelike. Very good kind of turn-based combat roguelike. It's one of these, it's kind of like Super Hot. It's like a super hot Hotline Miami game where it's you know, I mean, Hotline Miami, of course, is a very different kind of vibe overall, obviously. But, you know, in the sense of it's a top-down kind of game, it's pretty cool. But the fact that everything is turn-based and everything moves when you, well, everything acts when you act. So I open this door, that's an action. They all take a turn to notice me. And then I can aim, I can look around. I mean, I'm not committing to anything yet, but once I commit to an action, they begin to move. So they all started to move. They all started to fire. These guys shot at me. That whole thing started after I took an action. So then I will duck back. That's a bouncy bullet, actually, so I gotta be careful here. Then I will fire. Bam, there we go. So, like, every action, everyone's turn all goes at the same time. But you can plan your moves, and you can see some things. You can see, like, these guys are about to shoot. This guy's about to move, so I can get out of the way of that. And also switch, yeah, to the battle rifle. Light his ass up. And there we go. We got his ass. We're not done, though, because there's more dudes from beyond. There's Shake, by the way. What's up, Shake, with that raid, man? Thank you very much, dude. Shake, I know you've heard about this game. I don't know if you were able to get a key for it, but it is very good. Very, very good roguelike. I'm liking it a bunch. Liking it a whole bunch. One of those good video games, man. Highly recommended. It is in early access. It came out in early access about a week ago. Maybe a week and a half ago or so ago, like 10 days. Played the demo, so you already know this is very, very good. This is the third time we've seen the battle rifle, and I already have a battle rifle. I'll take the double pistols, but I think I'm going to keep the rocket launcher. The battle rifle is very reliable, very stoic, very to the point, not very flashy. The rocket launcher is not always reliable, is extremely flashy, is sometimes a horrible idea. So you want one, like, boring, reliable gun, you want Old Faithful, and then fun gun. So I know the double pistols is going to be cool. I know it's going to be cool, but I'm just going to pick this up to add it to my codex and to contribute towards our level up progress. I mean, it is cool. Like, that is neat. But the rocket launcher, man, of course the rocket launcher is, again, it's the fun choice. It's not even a question. It is not even a question. It is an exclamation point, which is how all rocket launchers should be treated. Shake, as always, if you have any clips you want to share, you know I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see if there's any clips of yours. Alias rated us earlier, and he said he's actually gonna be playing this game tomorrow. He's got a review key for this one. He said he's got it queued up and ready to go. If you're curious, Shake, I can tell you the key distribution platform that I got this the review key from, so I could stream this, is called Pop Agenda. And it's actually not really, it's not like Keymailer or Lurkit. It's just a mailing list. It's just a mailing list. And they're really nice people. I've emailed, they correspond with me on a pretty regular basis. They're really nice. And they have like a pretty good rotating list of games that with which they have campaigns on a pretty regular basis. Some of which, of course, is stuff that's not my bag. But more often than not, there's stuff I'm kind of curious about. And they have a campaign going for this game right now. And that's how I got my key for them. So, for this one. So yeah, if nothing else, Pop Agenda is the name of it. I could probably get you the deets. Yeah. I'll get you the deets. If nothing else, I don't know if they probably have a website. There's probably like a way to sign up for their mailing list. But yeah, it's very good video game, and I'm liking this a bunch. Yeah, it's like Super Hot and Hotline Miami, kinda, sorta. Yeah, Minnie says, as long as you're moving, yeah, as long as you're, like, just trying to, like, take care of just general health practices, you know, just try to, like, encourage more positive things when possible, but also not be afraid to indulge every once in a while, you know, just try to be mindful of these things. It doesn't get easier as we get older, obviously, but I try to strike a balance. Like with most things in life, honestly. Go for real ingredients. Yeah, as opposed to, yeah, less of the ultra processed stuff. I'm with you. Bud. Here we go. Shake's got a clip for us, by the way. Hell yeah. Let's see what Shake's got, man. Thank you again for that raid, Shake. Super generous of you. And I should be good for Sunday games. Should be good for Sunday games with the boys. Doing more of that Rift Wizard, I'm guessing. Rift Wizard 3. Oh, you played Luna Abyss. I'll be checking that out, I think, either later this week or maybe early next week, because that one, I also have a key for that one. That one looks very interesting. I'm very curious. Oh. Hello? Hello? Twitch, you alright? Let's refresh. The clip seems like it's confused. There we go. This guy's vibing. Straight vibing.
Oh, you're right. Look at all my resists. We're more than
oh my god. If it's over 100, do you heal? Do you heal physical damage and lightning? Oh, you died.
Oh I didn't think I could kill him in one.
Oh, you did not die. You I thought that meant you died. Oh, and I see up here too. So yeah, you got crazy health. Never mind. You're fine. So that's a boss.
Oh, you're right. Look at all my resists. We're more than okay.
We're gonna see what this guy is. Mordred. Oh my god, 9,000? Jesus. And you one-tapped his ass. 99999 health, and you fucking deleted his penis with one click. Penis deletus. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Yeah, Luna Abyss. Or Luna Abyss. Yes. I did get a key for that one, and I'll be checking that one out. Yeah, probably in a couple days here. Or, yeah, a couple days, I think. Over 9,000! Amazing. That was very good. Every time I see a Rift Wizard clip from Shaky, that makes me want to check that shit out, because that seems like something I would enjoy. I would probably start with Rift Wizard 2. I know you said Rift Wizard 2 is what you would recommend over Rift Wizard 1. And I know you said 3 is pretty tough, so I'd probably start with 2 and kind of branch out from there. As it's ready for you. Ready, willing, and able. One tapped his ass. Yeah, just effortlessly. Their pros make it look easy, man. Pros make it look easy, yeah. Would you recommend I start with 2, or would you recommend just jumping into 3? Because I know you said 3 is pretty tough when you were doing the playtest for 3 before the demo dropped. It's always scary whenever you load in and they just drop you in the middle of some bullshit. These guys are going to just fling themselves into the poison. And they are not immune to poison, I don't think, so they actually might die pretty soon here. Jump into 3? Okay. So you don't necessarily need to go for the OG. All 3 of these guys are shooting. All 3 of these guys are shooting, but they're pretty far away, so I'll have a turn or two before they reach me. But yeah, sounds good though, Shake. Thank you again for that raid, and yeah, I'll make sure to get you the deets for the Pop Agenda. the Pop Agenda mailing list, which is again how I got my review key. It was one of those where I had to request it. You know, there was no guarantee, of course, but the folks there are usually pretty accommodating, so they have a lot of nice stuff, which is really nice. But thank you again, man. I really do appreciate you, and I'll be, like I said, looking forward to games on Sunday. Looking to see what these guys got there. Yes, these guys are going to move forward. These guys are moving forward too, and they're going to go through the poison whilst doing so. And these guys are shooting from where they are. They're little rad guns. They shoot little crescents that block projectiles, but if I shoot my rocket launch, it will cancel out. These guys throw grenades, which is actually kind of helpful sometimes because they're easy to dodge, and they can, of course, be very helpful at fighting at blowing up bad guys. I can't shoot my rocket towards any of these guys directly. I think I will move up. Actually, no, I think I'm going to shoot this way. Because these grenadiers, they'll be bunched up a little bit, I think. So I'm going to fire there, and I'm going to miss, apparently. Move up. I killed the shit out of those guys. That turret popped off pretty hard there. Ooh, I was an easy dodge. Or I'm sorry, not an easy dodge, a lucky dodge. I didn't realize that guy was shooting here, too. So I almost took mega damage there. Maybe not mega damage, but I almost took more damage. Fire that way. I'm going to dodge through here. Big damage. I think I might just light his ass up with the battle rifle and switch to that. Those guys are coming up, which I'm not a big fan of. I still got one rocket in reserve. The grenadiers are not as big of a concern because their attacks are very easy to dodge. Oh, there's the air raid. Uh-oh. I did not know that that was a thing we had to deal with. I don't see him, but he sees me, wherever this fella is. Should be able to outrun it, so it should be okay. In fact, I guess if nothing else with the air raid, with the artillery fellas, it's going to kill most of them. Not all of them. Kill the shit out of all of them. There you go. So it actually worked out fairly well. He's dead. Pop that one. But he can still see me. I gotta find his ass. Let's just wait. Okay, I mean, that works. That's the thing, too. I mean, if nothing else. A good way to have... Oh, I gotta... Like, there, yep. Pretty limited range. It's a good way to kind of... You could, like, bait them around with this artillery fella. And he'll just blow up everything. Because friendly fire is indiscriminate. You guys are very tanky, though. The friendly fire is indiscriminate, so they'll kill... They'll damage whoever. Whomst ever and housed ever. This guy has yet to see me. I'm gonna save them for last. We'll pop him. There he is. Actually, I can get him to damage himself. Or I'll just fuck him up myself. There you go. As the explosive damage from that quick draw attack is very nifty. Not sure why that explosive barrel is like has like a little wispy effect. Maybe some bad guy inadvertently did some kind of buff or something. Out of ammo. Reload, reload, reload. Thing back there. Oh shit! Don't walk in the poison. What am I doing? Silly of me. This is a silly place. And for these guys, throw some grenades. Be able to kill, but I'll be able to get out of that range at least. At least the flamethrower or flame grenade range is pretty minimal. Ouch. That does confirm, by the way, we do take damage from these things. And Sam shall be surprised. Gonna damage himself? It does damage him. Well, not himself, but damage his friend. And he's out of there. Where he was able to toss one grenade out, but not too much of an issue. Yeah, so confirm that grenades do friendly fire damage. Again, I'm not surprised. So if we hit with a beam, or projectile, the next melee attack does more damage. We don't do melee right now. First weapon, projectile, each... Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. I'll take that one. Yeah, we see a lot of perks and traits that proc off of melee attacks. We've only seen one melee weapon, though. I'm sure there's more where that came from. That basically means this will always be... The rocket launchers, rather, will always have fire damage in addition to the explosive damage. So burnination, and explosionation. They survive that initial explosion damage. The burnination will be good. That is, presuming they're vulnerable to burning. Some enemies are, of course, immune to burning, like those turrets. I keep missing. I think the rocket launcher is not always, like, super... Oh, shit. Oh, wow. 3 damage. Or 3 health. I'm gonna dodge out because I did not expect that to explode me. I'm going to light your motherfucking ass up. Thump, 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 thump. Gonna heal. Ouch. That chainsaw guy was a little scary. Do a little lunge action. But not lunch action. That's later. Or, well, no, I already had lunch, but food is later. The little buggos are gonna just turn on him, so I'm just gonna kind of wait. Resolve itself. Trying to kill these little dudes, little buggos. Firing spray of bullets, and I'm just hearing like squeals and screams in the distance as they're blowing shit up randomly. Put it down there. Dude down below. First one does flame, yeah, which is really nice. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. Took a bit of damage, unfortunately, especially that one point where I almost fucking died like a dingus. Because I turned around and shot my rocket on a projectile that blocks projectiles. There's the melee weapon, by the way. It does sound cool, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the chainsaw does seem cool. No ammo, no reloading shenanigans. That's got a cool lunge, which is neat. But it's a rocket launcher, man. I feel like I gotta stick with that one. Does it at least do the fire? It does do the fire damage, which is, so it is a fire chainsaw. Do I have any perks that that would build towards melee? I mean, we've seen them, but I have not taken any of them. And this thing's a rocket launch. I feel like I should stay the course. We found a good setup. I feel like I should just stick with it. Feel like we'll stick with it for now. Like with this one, it's like I'm aiming right at him. Yeah, there's definitely like a spread. Definitely a spread to like when you with the rocket launcher specifically, when you fire it, it's not always gonna fire exactly down the line. Yeah, whereas the battle rifle, much more reliable and much more to the point. Oh fuck! I'm like clicking around too much and did not realize this guy was launching some shit. That's the danger of like clicking too excitedly and too confidently. I think when you hold down click, you like just move forward, like it's multiple inputs all at once. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh shit, I don't know why I thought I was out of range. That was silly of me. Foolish and foolhardy. That wouldn't have happened if I would have had the chainsaw. Tell you that much. I think that actually blocks those projectiles too. Got him. He's gonna end. He poops out some eggs. Randomly. There we go. We got him. Yeah, a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy, but we got there. Got 1 heal left. We had 4 heals when we entered this area. Or at least when we entered the previous area. I've burned through so many. Yeah, well now I think I can click around fairly reliably and confidently as far as, like, not bumbling myself into combat areas, because I feel like we've cleansed everything. Everything that has been killed, can be killed, has been killed. I think I died on floor 7 the last run. So I think this is the farthest we've ever made it. So I'm gonna put flame turret down. Purifier, they're immune to flames. Grenadier, yeah, so these guys are not immune to flames, so I'll put that in front of them. The masculine urge to... Actually, no, I can't switch to the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher just yet. Kind of curious, though. Lunging tackle, does that do damage? These guys are just moving, but not attacking. It knocks them back. It doesn't do damage. Okay, it does 1 damage. Open fire. Going to dodge this way. The exclamation point. I'm not sure what the exclamation point was for. Oh, it's probably just hit this grenade. Popping. Coming in hot. If I fire that now, I'll be in the danger zone. Oh my god. I'm not sure what that... Oh, it was their grenades going off. That's what that was. Fire 1. But I will also do... I don't think we need to fire towards those. I think that rocket's going to take care of the business for me. Light them up. A lot can happen in just a little turn like that. Load them. I'm not sure they can actually reach me from there. He can reach me, though, for sure. Going to do the tackle. Oh, and still take damage, though. I don't know why I thought that was going to cancel his attack out. Does not work that way. Fire damage. Ouch. I thought for sure I could cancel off that attack, but that's not how it works. Not how it works. Fire all 3. Might as well. Might as well fire all 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. About... Probably more... I mean, I know that there's more that came from. There may or may not be more that are aware of my presence. Does open that spot up, though. Oh, is that the artillery? Oh, no, it's that guy. Good Ryan the money shot. I love a good money shot. What can I say? Going to light his ass up. Then... Oh, no! Oh, I didn't even see the fucking tank, the fucking thing. I didn't even see that fucking guy. I was so concerned about the other projectiles, I didn't realize I was like... That's the thing, too. I was, like, following its vector. I was following its vector because it fired, like, towards me, and I, like, ran backwards. So I, like, ran into it and then went, like, bump, 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 bump. So I was getting, like multiple hits. Like a doofus. Like a dumbass doofus. That's a shame, but that's okay. It's a roguelike. You're not expected to get super far, like, or not expected to win, you know, your first 1 or 2 rounds anyway, but... I'm having a good time. This game is very good. Holy moly, this game fucking rocks. Never really get used to it. Maybe we can have Urtar go next. But me, she says. And there's a story, there's plot. Progression. Not even meta progression, but there's also that too. But not in the traditional sense. It's not like usual... roguelite meta progression roguelikes where you get like a premium currency, maybe not premium, but like a meta progression currency, and you have to use like the big, like the big monies, the big points to unlock you know, to level up your, 1% damage bonus into 2, 3, 10%. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's more like accomplished missions, and those missions will level you up. Some of them are character specific, others are more across the board. Gonna sit this one out for science. How noble. I got some fighting them. Not the muffins. New character unlocked. Headlong into combat, shrugging off wounds, giving no fucks. Take 100 total damage as Urtar as our next mission. So new tactics unlocked. Keep your enemies closer. Mission is to reach the equator of a chronosphere, which I'm assuming means the middle layer, which may or may not mean like the core, I guess. Mr. Blitz weapon and the War Monkeys biome, which I guess we've not seen. Or, well, I don't think I have. Molecular katana, that sounds cool. Iron and steel. This game is very good. This game is very good. I think I'm gonna attempt one more run, and I'm gonna try it as Bear Friend. So we just now attempted a level in the War Monkeys biome. I think we'll try the let's actually go back to the Outer Back. Let's go back to the Outer Back one. And as Urtar, we just have to take damage. And I mean, I'm gonna try to not take damage, obviously, but that is generally how we're gonna level her up. I do need to look what her passives are, all that jazz. And while we're there, we'll keep an eye out for the iron and steel weapon, whatever that looks like. But that does have a mission, and if we complete that mission, we get a new weapon added to our arsenal, added to the stuff we can find at least. Yeah, it's a small. I'm guessing we eventually get bigger ones, bigger planets, or chronospheres rather. Completed only the first one, right? Yep. Okay. And as far as characters, so the previous character, she had that ability, which I never really saw necessarily. When you dodge, you have better accuracy for just that next turn. And of course, the dodge is really useful, and I made very heavy use of it for sure. Choose which tactic you start with. What she got. I think I'll try the close combat one. Just hit damage by 1, thick skin. So instead of a dodge, she just hits the ground with a heavy melee slam, sending projectiles and enemies flying. Projectiles gain more power. Cool. Sounds cool. Give the old college try. Do this animation as Bear Friend. Astro Bear. So stylish, man. So badass. Cannonball! Pupil dilates. We go into the eyeball juice. Eyeball jelly. As we dog paddle through. Alright, we're starting off not surrounded by enemies, which is kind of nice. We have old bouncy pistol. Old reliable. Gotta be careful because that can rebound or ricochet and hit me. And then here's a ground pound. Cool. It also takes a 2-turn recover. I guess three turn cooldown. Not too bad. You can even see the aura that we inhibit for the close combat stuff, which is nifty. They're really close. We do more damage. Shot. I will do this thing and bounce the projectiles back. You perceive we have more health, more starting health, because the other lady, her starting health was 80, ours is 88, so a little bit better. Makes sense that given that we're like a big tanky bear. Out of our whole thing, our whole shtick. If I can move this. Or I guess I could have just gone the other way too and just go through that door, but it's more fun to do it this way. Yep. Any bad guys down here or just to heal? We didn't have to go that way, but it was more fun to do it in a more explosive and explorative, adventurous way. Nothing else to be found here. On to the next floor. First floor, making it real chill for us. I've died twice so far. We died at floor 7 and once at floor 8. Of course, it was pretty early on in floor 8, but still, that's where things start to get spicy. Don't have a whole lot available to us right now. These little dudes take one shot to kill. That dude's a little bit more of a concern. Gonna start schmoving. Gonna focus on the small boys because they take nothing to drop. Very easy to kill. I'm just kind of able to just damage the shit out of him. Ooh. Too bad. Them. I think that's a shotgun guy. He's gonna have to get close to us to be able to reach us, and we'll take him out first. Ouch. Heal up top, which is not a bad idea. What I really want, though, is more gear and a second weapon. And potentially even a replacement for this weapon. The reliable starting pistol is great. It's fine. It's dandy, but we could definitely do much better. I think the starting weapon is determined based on the biome, because this is the same starting weapon we started with in the first run ever. And the first run that we did started in this biome. I think that is probably no coincidence. No mere coincidence. I'm going to... I think to knock his ass back. Reload. Got the achievement for hitting someone with a deflected projectile. Which presumably had a pretty nice damage bonus to it. I knew he was going to go that... That's why I fired that direction. I knew he was gonna be moving that direction based on the little projected movement thingy. Lever action shotgun or knife. You know what? Let's try melee. Melee sounds good. I mean, shotgun sounds nice too, but I want to try something different. Knife! One has a lunge attack, and then that way you throw the knife. We have to reload it. Okay, that's what that is. Can I go back and pick it up? Nope, doesn't work that way. Reload the knife. So now we can actually, like, kind of spec into melee. And I think with this character, melee makes plenty of sense. Not that it would have been a poor choice of the other character, but it's like a more easy thing to kind of reach towards in this character, for this character's case. Reload when you wait. Your current weapon, that is, or on reload, gain increased accuracy. That sounds nice. We'll inevitably end up switching for a different weapon from the pistol. Probably something of similar reliability to it. Nothing like super flashy. I think that our flashiest slot will be taken by whatever our melee weapon ends up being. There was that chainsaw we saw last time, which would be pretty cool. Next floor. Beginning the floor with a melee weapon is maybe a questionable choice, but I'm fucking doing it. I'm going to... throw this thing at you. Oh, but it lunges forward. I didn't realize that. Play. Actually, I didn't mean to shoot him, but that works too. Oh, he's popping off. Over here. Yeah, the sniper fella for now is less of a threat. So I'll focus the little dudes. And the barrel fella. It's a piece of play. I think we're okay. We did get the barrel. Nice. Gonna pop off and he's dead. Good. Reload. Gonna say I can do melee now, and it's cool because when you attack with melee, you lurch forward a little bit. Same with the that lunge attack, or the quick draw rather, with the knife. And it's a lot of damage. 34 damage is very generous with just a simple knife. That is. So it's not like a huge melee weapon, and yet the damage is pretty impressive. Helped along with our aura, no less, because that's a 20% boost. Pretty respectable. Going to throw the knife at your ass. Good damage. Yeah, the knife is a very high damaging weapon. The fact that it can be a ranged melee weapon is pretty compelling. He's as good as dead. I can now aim over this way. Oh, he dodged, dude. He dodged. What a gamer. Ooh, almost beefed it, but we got it. I think he's banking on that doing more damage. Thing has such a small range. Or not small range, small capacity. Oh, he got killed by his bro. I'm okay with that. Very okay with that. Gonna say I should be able to get into range there. Here it's a little bit tricksy. We're going like that. I think I'm just gonna knock him back and kill the fuck out of him. There we go. Nice. Melee is very satisfying. It can be dangerous. It's risky, but it can be quite good. There's super shotgun and trick shooter. Bouncing bullets. Can fan the hammer, which is kind of neat. Man, super shotgun's so good, man. But it's not always the reliable choice. I don't know if, I mean, I guess I could go all in on close range, because that's what shotgun is. That's close range. Melee is obviously close range. That a good idea, though? I don't know, man. It's a little bit dangerous. This one's just like a better version of the gun we have right now. Dude, what am I saying? I've got to do the shotgun. What am I saying? Like, why am I even considering it? Do the funny gun, because the funny gun is the, you know, the less responsible but much more fun option. The choice has been made for me as far as I'm concerned. It was really not a question. He's already dead. Not sure even what killed him. I mean, I know what killed him. It was his own ass, but I don't know the parameters that led to that. From 100 quick draw attacks. He died before Mine F could even get to him. At him. The downside with that quick draw is that it does mean I have to like manually switch the other weapon. That part does make it a little bit unfortunate. I like how we hold it one-handed. It's badass. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to open it. So badass. It's so fucking sick. Ouch. What do we got for gear? When hit while waiting or reloading, 50% chance to take no damage. Projectiles. Only the projectiles have the explosive property, which makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I like that one. Gadgets. Named bullet is great. Named bullet's very, very good. That's a very good one. That's so good. That was like, without a question, carrying us bigly last time. Big, big, big. Any bad guys nearby? We got everything. Oh, nope, nope. There's one dude. I don't know if we have to kill him. Yeah, they haven't noticed us yet. About to. An explosive knife. Damage. Enough to kill. To see if he just runs in a straight line, that'll kill him. There we go. Never even used our special ability, which I love so dearly. Dearly and deeply. Anything else back this way? Nope, I think we're good to go to the exit. Next floor, baby. Doing well so far. Be able to kill all of them with that, I'm pretty sure. Somehow the one in front dodged that shit. That's impressive. All those shells, all those little or pellets rather, all those shotgun pellets managed to take 0 damage. That's impressive. Do pop one there. Did that kill all of them? It might have killed all of them actually. I was actually very slow how that worked out. Grab this guy. More health for me. Refills. And I think that means we're maxed out. Oh no, it means we can't heal because we're already full health. Clear distortions. Good to know. Explosive barrels around. Sounds like someone saw me. Yeah, shotgun guys. Got the kill, especially because of the triple damage that we're applying right now. Make my presence known. I would like to throw the knife, but without moving forward. Shit out of him. Oh, I didn't really mean to open that up, but that's fine. You move over here. Take this guy out. He did not die, so I will do this instead. Guarantee his death. He's still not dead? Damn. Throw that. Some of those bullets will hit those dudes. Nice. Not what I meant to. I wanted to reload this guy. Take him out. If I lurch forward with the knife, I will almost assuredly take damage. And my ground reload. Him out. There we go. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Going along at a pretty good pace so we could get a second shotgun or the highway then. Deals ammo when you hit. That's kind of cool. I think I'll stick with the shotgun though. Super shotgun. I mean, I would definitely consider another melee weapon to replace the knife. The knife is cool. No shade against the knife. It's great. I would definitely I would consider others, especially now that we're kind of committed to doing a short range close combat build, shotguns and melee. Yep. There's the gear thingy right here. Gears for fears. I'm actually gonna nudge this up a little bit. And maybe encourage this to be a thing that damages the other dudes. Hard to push these things around, unfortunately. How are the runs going? So our second run died at level 8. And the first one, of course, died at level 7. Or floor 7. So we're slowly getting there. Emphasis on the word slowly. I was secretly hoping that would happen. Explode his own penis. Our first time trying with the bear character, which is pretty cool. Reloads more ammo. I would say generally I'm not going to be doing a lot of like high ammo requirements. So I'll take the one that allows us to tank better. If we're going to be playing with a shotgun and also most likely melee weapons, yeah, I won't be needing like big capacity ammo restorations, most likely. I mean, I might end up changing my mind, but that's the current plan. That's the new plan, Stan. We got on the bus, Gus. Yeah, a good time for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's I was like, do I just want to stay the course or mix it up? And I was like, we gotta mix it up. We just got this bear character. This will probably be our last one for the night, just because it's getting kind of late. So all the more reason to mix it up and get a little weird with it. He's gonna shoot that guy. I would like want to draw him in. And if he got shot up real good, real good, I could potentially knock him into the water. Or just kill him, that works too. Uh-oh. Not quite enough to kill. Two snipers over yonder. Throw that one. Load. Dead, never mind. Do I feel lucky? Yeah, I do. I was gonna say, can I outdamage that? I'm pretty sure I can. And I did. Go in that direction. I'll take that bet. I'll take those chances. And I chose poorly. There. Bam. Good damage, because it's the explosive one too. Wonderful. Reload. Beautiful. We're fully kitted out. No damage taken, and we've done. We've completed 4 floors, and we're a pretty good way into a 5th floor with no damage received so far. So for such a tanky character, full health this whole time. Look at that, 5 stabilizers. First time I've ever had that many before. In one go. Oh, wrong button. Can I cancel this? I guess I cannot. Good. I always like when they damage each other. Good. Like when they kill each other too. Love that force. It's reloading. Yeah, I think I can do that without taking the shot. Oh, can't reload. Now I'll reload. There we go. Now we'll fire and that'll kill something. Right. The fancy power charged up again. I got to make sure I'm activating that all the damn time, just being insufferable with it because it's a very good ability. Triple damage, and it's basically free. I mean, it costs 1 action, but the action is very minimal. I remember this guy. He likes his cows, right? He's got a spicy cow fetish. Kind of fucking weird, if you ask me, but whatever. The temptation to use my melee attack and just fuck him up. Oh, whoops, wrong button. But then they, I think, will explode, like, instantly. Load. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. They will either explode them or knock them back. Not good. You lucked out. Some more happened. Some good damage. I was gonna say, it could get dangerous. I think we either took no damage because we were not moving or something like that. Or no. Well, hold on. What was it? I expected to take damage there. I definitely wasn't waiting. We were definitely moving. Oh, we might have been reloading, actually. We might have been reloading. That's a lot of explosions. That can get real dangerous real quick. I was gonna say, huge damage incoming. Now he's spicy. Oh, not quite. Oh, I did take damage there. Oh, I guess I take damage from my own little bonus. I like the little bonus explosion thing that I do. Got him on the melee. Can get him in more melee. Do this one again. Knock him back. Yep. Guess let's do big damage. It's moving away. I'm just gonna keep up with him. I'm just going, man. I'm just going. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna, like, just ride his ass. Just completely ride his ass, just over and over. Just over and over, because I saw the opportunity there. Like, he's trying to get away from me, and I will not let him get away. I'll just keep slicing and away. Slicing and dicing. So we did take a little bit of damage, but only a little bit, honestly. And I think it was because... I'm not going to test it out right now, at least. But I think if... So, this thing right there... Because of the powder horn... Quick draw attacks cause explosives with projectiles. I think that explosion right there... I think can friendly fire me. I think that's... I can be susceptible to it. I think that's what that was. Not enough of an explosion to knock down walls like this, but it's enough to have some splashy lures to it. Splishy splashies. And kill the shit out of those guys. And, ooh, I was gonna say... Oh, no. I was gonna say, those things can pop instantaneously. That's a shame. Now, the good news is... It's also bad news. We took a lot of damage. But the good news is, with that character, that was just unfortunate. We want to take damage, because we want to complete the back pain. Oh, did I complete it? I guess I completed it. I mean, I took, obviously, 88 damage at the end there, but I guess, since we took, like 50 and 50, so maybe, or like, it was something more than 88, obviously, or more than 79, I think is what I had there. So, it was, I guess, enough total damage to complete that one, which is ridiculous. He's up some leftover for some soupies. Leftover soup, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of some creative stew and creative soup implementations. Why exactly are you a bear? All I can think is Mean Girls. You don't just ask someone why they're white. What the hell, man? Why are you a human? Why are you white? Sounds a little racist. I mean, race of animal, sure. Urchard, do you know why I'm confused? You're an alien, you're new to outer space. You're gonna be a little bit racist, it's just how it goes. Just a little bit as a treat. I get, or is it speciesist? Yeah, the idea that on other planets and other solar systems, there are similar creatures that have evolved to have similar traits, but some of them have ended up slightly different. You're just trying to learn about my people. No one likes cold soup, though. Then it's gazpacho. Bears are king. Berserking. Bears are... Oh, bears are king. I get it. New passive. A new mission to seek out, defeat mini-bosses as bear friend. Level 2. I'm not sure what level 2 means. I'm guessing we probably have more health. Does it say what our health is? It probably says somewhere. Or maybe it doesn't show it, but I think that's probably the case. But that's gonna do it for the night, unfortunately. As much as I would love to keep going, this game is really good. This game is absolutely worth the hype. And when I say hype, I don't mean like this game is like popped off on Steam. I think when I last saw it, had like, excuse me, had like 230 reviews or something like that, and the vast majority of them were positive. It was a very positive rated game, and I suspect it will continue to be, if not overwhelmingly positive. It's very good. Yeah, 213 reviews on Steam. So not like a crazy reception where it's like, oh my god, everyone's talking about it, everyone's popping off with it. But very, very good video game. Very good video game. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Yeah, 95% right now. It's good. It's very good. It's only been out in early access even for, what's that? 10 days or so? Yeah, about 10 days or so. A little bit more than a week. I would say if what we see right now is any indication, this game has a bright future ahead of it. I hope the developers are able to continue supporting it and continue developing and building it up. I do know that there was a patch that dropped like a day or two ago. Actually, no, I think it was early today, actually. So they are patching it on a fairly regular basis, which is encouraging to me. We all, of course, know of instances of a early access game that gets abandoned by its developer, but that is not the case based on what I'm seeing so far. I've never heard of this developer before. Effort Star, they've made apparently one other Steam game at least. But yeah, they've really got something special with this one. This game is very, very good. Highly recommended. Like I was saying the other day, between this and Freefall 95, the other game we played yesterday, man, so many cool bangers, all in recent memory, which is super nice. Super nice. Very fun game, and I'm super grateful to the nice folks over at Pop Agenda who hooked us up with the review key so we could play this delightful game. It was a real treat. This was really, really cool. And if you're curious about the game, but you're like, well, I don't know, maybe I will pick it up, maybe I will, maybe I won't, not sure. It is early access right now, so, inevitably there will be more stuff added, more content, I'm sure. Don't really think there was any bugs necessarily. There were some enemy behaviors I would see the game potentially refining and rebalancing in some ways. The way that in those, like, in the War Monkeys biome, some of the bad guys were very, not at all hesitant to fling themselves into the poison areas, damaging the shit out of themselves just to get to us in a, like, as the crow flies pathfinding perspective, so maybe having them avoid hazards would be a good idea. Like those kinds of things. Those are the kinds of refinements and balancings that will happen over time. But right, I forgot about this because Chrome did that really cool thing where it logged me out of everything without asking. It means I actually am offline on Twitch right now, so I actually cannot look at my follows page. So to find a raid target, it's not so simple. I have to look on my mobile app. I usually try to avoid looking at my phone while I'm streaming just because I feel like it's kind of rude. Out of curiosity, is there anybody streaming this category right now other than myself? No, I am the only one of this game's category, which is fine. It's fine. No, I want to look at, not my own channel, I want to look to see who else is live so I can raid them. So I can find a nice little raid target. Oh, I did the classic blunder where I queued up a message for the Discord, but actually forgot to post that I was live in the Discord. So if you're in my Discord server, apologies. You probably never got a notification that I was live tonight. If you would like to be in our Discord server, and if you would like to be receive notifications when I go live, you can if you want to. All those things and more can be found in the Discord server. Or rather, I'm sorry, all those things and more can be found in the Linktree page, including a link to the Discord server. If you join the Discord server, like I said, if you wanted to, you can sign up for notifications if you want them. Things like notifications when I go live, notifications for when I post a new YouTube video, or post a schedule, or open up a giveaway opportunity. We do Steam key giveaways every so often, usually once every few weeks. Actually, haven't done any for a while, but we'll be doing some Dare Drop campaigns next week. So I would say the chances are good. We should have some extra Steam keys for giveaways fairly soon. We always do those giveaways through my Discord server in a raffle format, so that is something we do every so often. And like I said, the Discord server is how you participate in those. And yeah, I post my schedule there every week. I try to be fairly forthcoming about what I have planned, at least as far as what the streams will be and what they will entail, what games we'll be playing, that kind of thing. I try to schedule that kind of thing out fairly well in advance. Also, that Linktree page does have all of my other things. It has social media. It has things like Twitter and Instagram and Blue Sky. I try to have a presence on most places, if nothing else. I try to be fairly regular with my postings there if I can help it. Also, I should mention I'm live in a lot of places right now. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. But the big one, of course, that I'm live on Twitch. Twitch is my main platform. It has been for a long time, and it's where most of our viewers and chatters are. You can watch anywhere. I'm not gonna tell you not to watch anywhere, but I would recommend that Twitch probably is the main place, just because that is where most chatters and viewers are. We have some like Twitch specific features that other platforms like TikTok cannot utilize, such as Twitch. What are they called? Channel points. Channel points where you can like impact the behavior of the stream in fun ways. You can make me dress up in funny stuff. You can make me draw a weird MS Paint drawing. We can fuck with the webcam in different ways, like that kind of stuff. So anyway, that is all well and good. Let's find a raid target. I was looking on my phone so I could do my little sign off there, and there are indeed a lot of people live right now. I usually like to find somebody around my wheelhouse, my neck of the woods, viewership wise. There's a number of people live right now, including many people I have not rated in quite some time, which is a nice little temptation. Lee Vending is doing the Backrooms game. Cereza is doing Duck Detective. 420 Blaze is doing more Punk. Brildane's doing RimWorld. A lot of cool options. A lot of solid options here. Rexstar is doing Battletoads and Double Dragons. I kind of want to raid this guy. I haven't raided this guy in a long time, but he's pretty chill. The one time I raided him some months ago. He is doing a... Is this an archipelago? It looks like it is... It says Battletoads, but I see what appears to be Mario. So it's definitely like a retro game extravaganza. I can't exactly tell what I'm looking at here. Looks like Mario World right now, but the title says Battletoads, and the category says Battletoads Double Dragon. So not exactly sure what's going on here, but he's doing some kind of... here, let me make sure I get the right title here. Or screen name, rather. Is Rex Strider. There we go. We got him, boys and girls. So we're gonna raid this guy. Yeah, he's doing some retro games tonight. Again, I can't tell if it's Archipelago. I think it might be, or maybe some kind of multiplayer thing, because he does mention another streamer in his stream title. So we're gonna raid him. I know the game we of course played tonight was completely unrelated to Mario or Battletoads or like retro gaming, but just a nice guy. He's got a cool VTube setup. It's like a PNG tuber setup, but it's animated. I think it looks really neat. And a really nice guy. We rated him once before, and he was a pretty cool guy. So we'll raid him again, and that'll be a nice time. And I should be back tomorrow. The plan is to be back tomorrow. Checking my schedule. Tomorrow would be Realm of Ink if I'm able to stream. I would say I know we'll definitely be doing something in the evening time with some friends of ours, but I don't think we'll be out too late. So I would say the chances are good of a stream tomorrow. We're checking out a game called Realm of Ink. I don't know if it's if it's a roguelike, but I think it's like an action RPG. Looks really cool. It looks extremely stylish. That one came out, I think, like the day after Into the Chronosphere. I think they came out on the 26th, so about a week ago. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Really cool game, man. This was fantastic. And man, 2 streams back to back with bangers of games. Freefall 95 and Enter the Chronosphere. Not to shit on Roadout. Roadout was fun, but these other 2 games were exemplary. Like these other 2 games really stand out amongst their fields. Outstanding in their fields. Just like the bored farmer outstanding in his field. There we go, guys. I'm gonna see you guys over in Rex Strider's channel. Seems like a cool. Oh no, he's ending his stream. Damn it, I can't rate him. He's ending his stream. Gosh darn it. He just clutched out the dub and he says he's wrapping up. Gosh darn it. I'm glad I caught that. In that case, there was one other person I was looking at. And it's going to be Your Satanist. We're going to raid them because they are playing a game I might go back to fairly soon. They're playing Dune Awakening. We started Dune Awakening a few weeks ago, and I really liked my time with it. It's very, very good. It's a very, very good game. And I'm not a huge, like, online RPG kind of gamer. Not the kind of thing I do all that often, but I'm very much a fan of the Dune movies. And I really want to read the books. And the beard here in my mouth. And yeah, I was really impressed by what I saw. This is a Funcom game, and I know Funcom's kind of a mixed bag in some cases, but I was really impressed by what I saw. I've heard that the late game and the post game grind for Dune Awakening can be kind of boring, and to be honest, I have no interest in it. So if I ever get to that point when I play the game, I probably would stop there. But just as it is right now, if you're at least slightly interested in the Dune world and just the Dune universe, it seems really cool just based on what I've seen. And I actually got an opportunity at least for a review key for the newest DLC, which I think is mostly just a cosmetic DLC, but still I might try that out and I might stream it. So anyway, so I might have more Dune Awakening in my future, in our future even. So that'd be a good opportunity to raid into Your Satanist, who's playing it right now. I think they are probably fairly far into the game. I don't know if they have the new DLC that I was just describing. Looks like they're building some stuff with some friends right now. We're going to raid into them, because like I said, I might stream this game in the near future anyway, so all the more reason for me to get my sea legs and get a little bit acquainted. You'll have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. Big shoutouts once again to Alias and Shake, who both rated. Very generous of them both. Appreciate you guys chilling with us and hanging out. And again, thank you again to Pop Agenda for giving us the hookup for this really cool game. Enter the Chronosphere. Incredible. Very good game. Highly recommended. Yeah, an easy recommendation for anyone who even slightly enjoys roguelikes. Very, very, very good game. Holy shit, this rocks. Y'all have a great night. I will see you around, and I'll see you in Your Satanist chat. Like I said, I should be back tomorrow with Realm of Ink. So that'll be good, and we'll be doing some more games. Probably on Saturday, too, and for sure multiplayer games on Sunday with the boys. I'll see you around. Everyone have a great night, and bye-bye.